Welcome back at 5 Minutes for Live.
Wait.
Whether or not we will. Oh no, I actually heard them well. Anyway, welcome back to GloomFall. It has been a minute. We're gonna do this like once a month, it seems. So
Hopefully not.
be prepared. Anywho, before I get into the recap, I do want to introduce my lovely cast here. And I'm gonna start with LS, if you don't mind. Introduce yourself. Let us know what's going on and what you do.
Just this.
What are you playing?
Hi, I'm LS. I am playing Otilly, a Bardlock, and you might hear Luna sometimes. I haven't done this in a while. New character sheets suck.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God. Yeah, pass it off to whoever you'd like
I
after.
did. I said Foos.
Oh, I didn't hear that at all. Hello.
I didn't either.
All right, I feel better. I was like, damn, I guess I zoned the fuck out. I'm Fizz. I'm playing Wakachia, and I'm very excited to get back to this. We might get one more session in May, but the rest of them are fucked because of me. So hopefully we play twice this month, and then next month we'll play 3 times, and then the month after that it'll be but we will hopefully have a more stable schedule soon, essentially. And we'll be back tomorrow for some difficult terrain and stuff, I think. But that's it. I'm done. I'm gonna pass it to Joe because we bullied him into putting his headset back on, and I do feel a little bad.
Listen, we can't be having naked ears on this channel.
He was out here with his ears out, just naked.
Yeah, we can be having that. It's not a family
Like a
channel.
slut.
It's not a naked ear channel either.
I feel like
Go.
I would describe it as less bullying and more crying from the backseat of the car until Dad pulls over and buys
That's not
McDonald's.
introducing yourself. Go.
I do what I want, Flandy. Shut up and wait your turn. I'm Joe. I was living a better existence, and then all of these people ruined it. But it's okay because I haven't seen them in such a long time, and I'm excited to be playing D&D with them again because I missed them. Because all the people are working way too hard to make it so I can't play D&D all the time. I'm playing Olinkara. He's a guy. He's definitely a legitimate businessman. He's here for. He's just doing his job, and we'll go from there. We're only on episode 2. There hasn't been a whole lot of development. It's fine. I'm also here on Saturdays for sorry, I just read horse blinders for my ears. Saturdays for difficult terrain where we're gonna definitely beat a dragon. We're doing so good. That's me and that and this, and now Flandy can't go because I said he had to wait till his turn. I'm not gonna let it be his turn yet. So Dirty, you go.
Hi, I'm Dirty. I'm playing big bald and brooding the Gothic.
Bald and brooding.
Yeah,
And blue.
and blue, big bald blue and brooding balls.
Say it
And
like
no, yeah. It's been a minute. I don't remember his voice. I feel like last time we did it, I was kind of ill, so it didn't sound quite right to me. But yeah, we're back. I'm excited. Excited to get to play Goliath for one, because I never play those, and 2, a big buff guy, because I don't usually play those. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And now it's Flandy's turn.
You can
No,
just
it's
skip
back.
fine.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Flandy. I don't remember my voice at all that I used for this. That's why I was laughing when you said that, because I was going to say the same thing. It's probably going to end up being like Cliff from Crimson Desert, because that's what I've been playing lately. You can find me here and other places, but don't worry about those other places, because last time I streamed, it crashed and then crashed my game, and then it was just a crash fest of crashiness.
I was like, I could have sworn you started streaming, and then every time I went, it was down.
It abruptly, it was like, it said, do you want to stream this? No, thank you. No, I will not.
I figured I fucked up, but yeah, it was on your end.
Oh no, it was I put a note in the chat. I was like, I don't know if anyone's still here, but the stream said no.
Oh no.
But yeah,
Flandy.
I'm also tired of shit, so this is gonna be fun. We're gonna get delirious, Flandy. And now for the recap. Brought to you by Netters. Just gonna recap us on the cap of.
That's the
Recap our
gameplay.
ears, Nenners.
All right. Well, recap years. Anywho, thank you guys. This is the lovely GloomFall. The group has been invited, as they are all kind of important members of their respective societies and perhaps their society overall. But you've been invited as guests of honor to the lovely wedding that is taking place between the kind of princess of, if you want to call it, of this particular state, Elder Vale, and her orc wife, Chalia Prash. So the two of them are getting married. You were here on the behalf of the Veins, mostly.
Agreed.
Gosh.
Each traveled in whatever fashion you had to in order to get to this palace, the Lunar Palace, which is within the capital city here of King's Reach, and had all kind of individually made your way in here, usually like through the grand procession, but some of you had shadier routes that you took to get into the castle. Most of you have reasons of your own to be here outside of duty itself, or perhaps like secondary objectives to the wedding itself. But upon getting here, quickly kind of found out there were some things afoot. There's been rumors of varying legitimacy in regards to cult activity in this area. Some people knew more than others, depending on like your background and job description, and that thread was being pulled on quite a bit, to the point where there was a reveal in someone's guest quarters of one of these guys being kind of exposed and then promptly murdered and then turned in and or disposed of. In addition to that, some intelligence work was being done in the background, and a theft of some interesting documents, which may or may not be pointing to a summoning or some kind of fiendish alliance with a one Ingathel, which was discovered. And on top of all of this, there was, kind of ending the previous session, was the discovery of a guard who, the person wearing the guard's outfit was in ill-fitted clothing, or it just didn't fit well on him at all. Was more or less discovered and challenged. He brought his weapon to bear, and that weapon is currently being held by an elderly furball by the blade, as another noble is interrogating, or attempting to interrogate this particular individual. I think that's where we'll pick up, essentially. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I missed that was important. I don't think so. It's been a long time for me too, and I've also been worked damn near to death. So, yeah, we're all having a good time here. But we'll start back here in the palace, opposite of the bar, where you guys have this lovely gentleman cornered. Oh yeah, it is here. Cool. So, I don't remember where Goofag was. Were you at the bar? I think you were at the bar. We'll just pretend you're at the bar if you're not.
I thought Gothag was in his room? Just hanging?
I think he
remember.
left the room because...
Did he?
Yeah, the body had to be disposed of.
I had it on earlier today, but I guess I missed that part.
I mean, I
think-
remember.
I thought we had the guards take the body. It was pushed
Oh,
under.
no, you're right. Yes,
we
yes.
put under
Correct.
the cart.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
The little serving cart.
So you're still in your room. Got it.
Just like an arm and just hanging out on the side.
I believe there was some persuasion checks made to kind of bring this guy to his senses. You do have, again, the blade of the spear in your, like, safe, obviously not the edge-wise into your hand, but you're holding it so that he can't really make an attack at this point, not without severe penalties. And he does not like the member of House Buckley here at all. And in fact, your presence has been kind of this antagonistic effect on him at the moment. But I will say for now, there hasn't been a tremendous amount of like ruckus being made. Like there's not shouting or anything. It just, if someone's vaguely paying attention, they can kind of see that something's going on, but it's not like, oh my God, get the guards kind of situation. So, I believe you hear he is struggling against the spear right now, looking at the two of you, and is trying to kind of like he's looking for an angle out. He's clearly, literally backed against the wall, and does not like his current chances.
All right, well, why don't we have a chat, young man?
What is there to talk about?
The fact that you probably don't belong here.
Roll me a persuasion, please. Or intimidation. I'm not sure which angle you're going.
Oh, I don't think either of those are good. Oh, hold on. Fuck, how do I work this character sheet? Hold on. I'm so sorry.
Please be patient with us. We're using the D&D 2024 rules, and the character sheets in Roll20 are fucking terrible.
It's very difficult.
Here likes them. Yeah.
I'm struggling. Okay, I found it. All right.
They're
You know what?
ugly
They're the
and
same.
ableist.
They're the same. I clicked it. Who knows? That's a natural 4.
Yes.
Plus 4. 4 and 8. Yes.
With due respect, foreigner, it is you who does not belong here, and neither does he. And he's trying to wrench the. Give me an athletics check. He's going to attempt to just wrench the blade free.
You're the one in
sure.
shittily tailored attire. Yeah, Nanners.
Whoa.
Ha-ha! That wasn't even a nat 20, sir. I'm just strong.
With all of his might, he gets his hips in and everything, and just twists. It's quick to the point where it's alarming. But your natural athleticism, even at your advanced age, is enough to keep this youngster pinned as you wrench it back into control. Just hear this kind of
as he
grunting
does it,
frustration.
you just hear every joint in that arm crack. And she's like, oh, all right. It's very nice.
Ma'am, are you okay?
I'm fine. He just loosened me up. I've been in a cart all day, so I haven't been able to warm up. But
Oh. Do you need me to hold that for you? Probably not, but I figured it out.
she like looks down at you. No. The height difference alone is like amusing to her. All right. Like I said, if you decide to escalate this, it's probably only going to end poorly for you. If you just decide to talk to us, it'll probably end okay for you.
I don't. No, this is bigger than this.
That's kind of embarrassing, though. I mean, you couldn't even look your way free from this fine woman.
I see that you tried to save that, but as per usual, your family is terrible with words. So if we could just talk this out for a second, like I said, that's clearly
Wait, you
not
know my
yours.
family?
You're not supposed to. I heard.
Give me another persuasion check.
Oh.
DC is higher.
Yeah, that's
Can I
fine.
help?
Yeah.
Do I get to help with that? Was it helpful at all?
He despises you, so I will say only if you intimidate. Otherwise, you're adding disadvantage to her roll.
Sure, I'll intimidate.
Oh, God.
Intimidation
hilarious.
is a roll? Is that a normal roll? I feel like that's new.
What? No, intimidate.
Wow.
Always been there,
Skill
sir.
intimidation.
He's never done
Always
it
been
as Rylan, so I think that's why
Anyway.
he's like, does this exist?
I'm gonna click it and see what happens. That's a
Intimidation and I
5.
are good friends.
That's
Oh my gosh.
that helped, right?
Uh-huh.
Words came out of your mouth that never reached his ears. Whether it was due to the booming
Seems
voice
right.
of the furbog or just sheer hatred that has deafened him from communication with you. But
You must be of House Pharrell.
Wakilla, I keep wanting to say Wakia.
Akchia.
Sunoco.
Yeah. Sunoco.
Yeah.
Wakia.
Yep.
It's, your words do get through him, and he kind of the tension on the weapon releases for a moment. Speak.
I'm gonna let that one slide. How about you tell us exactly what is going on? Why did you take this armor? What are you doing here? What is going on?
Will not divulge everything.
Sure.
We will take back
Where's my
what was
brother
ours.
Echo?
What was stolen from us.
What was stolen? Does she know enough about this area to kind of know what he's talking about, or? Oh, yeah. I was like, I'm so far away. I don't know if she would know this. Oh my god, I'm proficient in history. Doesn't matter. That's shit roll.
Luckily, you can roll this at advantage.
Ooh. How do I talk? Oh, I found advantage, and you said history.
Yep.
Oh no.
You're not proficient in this?
When you realize your stats. Hey!
Okay.
This is a pretty,
by the way.
yeah,
God damn it.
equivalent of like knowing about the Civil War. It's like, all right, man, you're like Gettysburg happened. Like you're not. And honestly, F-13 isn't bad. You would probably know. Grant and generally and all that stuff. You know like the big players in this particular thing. You're not going to know the nitty gritty and the numbers and the stats and all that stuff, but you are aware of this event. You just said your name, and say it again, please. I'm trying to.
Wakchia.
Wakchia. I'm going to write this phonetically so I know it.
Yes.
Like a wok and a chia pet.
I was going to say you take your chia pet for a walk. It's easy.
That's wrong
Got
order, Joe.
Yeah, but you reverse it from there.
Indeed. Wakchia, you're like, there was, in the very beginning, like, post the scattering, this area was, the reason why it's so multicultural, was just the survivors kind of bound together and did their best to kind of make their way outside of that disaster. Buckley, you are very much aware that that's kind of like the PC version of what happened. What really happened was everybody tried to survive, and the select few were told that they were not welcome, whether they had a criminal history, whether they were enemies with people on the other side, diseased, unfortunate, whatever, unable to carry their own weight. There was a significant amount of the population that was turned away from what would soon turn into kind of city centers and things like that, including the city of King's Reach. The people here, in some cases, legitimately owned the land that was later developed or had worked on it or whatnot. So, tragically, and somewhat, kind of one of those, like, you have to break some eggs to make an omelet. Those claims to past deeds and property and things like that were kind of overlooked and or just straight up hidden or erased from history. And if they hadn't turned to banditry and rumors of the dark arts and other less than savory things, there may have been kind of a recompense or some kind of restitution, perhaps, but that population very quickly turned inward, and there is still a strong bandit presence in Eldervale as a whole. It's just they produce so much that it kind of, even if they get a fraction of a percent, it's enough to feed them, and it's a rounding error for everyone else business-wise. But Buckley, you were very much aware that there have been crimes made by the station against people who were formerly up.
Do they have like a name? Like, is there something that we call these people, like in reference, or?
They are. I have a name for it. Give me a second.
It's not the Ashen, or is that something else?
The Ashen is an extension, is kind of a heightened thing of them. Like the Ashen is
okay.
The seedier parts of it, but
So it's lotion you seek.
Fallen. That's what they're called. So
What?
the Fallen.
The Fallen.
But yes, he would say that essentially that's what more or less resonates on you. They do have legit people, but it's also like 9,000 years later. Like, it's been a long time since then. The struggle has been quite a bit of time. Or sorry, 100 years. 9,000.
Wait, 800 years instead of 8,000?
Years. Yeah. It's in between 8 to 900 years. I had it.
Okay. All right.
So before Joe. Insomnia for the win. Shows up out of nowhere, just with pure love and passion.
With the perfect timing. Oh my gosh.
I think Buckley could. He's not the brightest tool in the toolbox, but I think he's at least understanding that this dude doesn't like him, and we got off on the wrong foot by trying to fix his armor. But I think he also doesn't have a filter sometimes, and I think this is going to be one of those times. And I think he's going to try to whisper to you, and be like, I think he's one of those. What are the fallen? What is it that you expect to get here?
Vengeance.
For something that happened hundreds of years ago, or like in the last millennia.
Look at you, all tall and well-fed, healthy.
She's
group.
tall. I'm
It must
regular
be
height.
Nice.
You're clearly well fed.
I mean, he could fill this in a little bit more. It's a little loose right here.
If she lets go of the spear, I'll fill you in.
Thanks. I already have an appointment later, but no.
I'm just gonna take a second to vengeance on. There's a lot of people here specifically. Everyone? What are the targets?
There's give me a perception check or insight.
Okay. Hold on. Sorry.
Ooh, can I insight? Can I do that one? I'm good at that
One of those is way better than the other. That's still a fucking shit roll. Holy yeah. That's a plus 11, folks. That's a 5.
Yes.
Okay,
Buckley,
so
you can also give me a perception or insight.
Vengeance for Zul'jin, yes.
Ooh.
Yeah,
better.
hell yeah.
All right.
Woo.
I will say, Machia, you clock that the animosity. He clearly doesn't intend to do direct harm to you or to people who aren't of Elder Vale proper, and just your getup and everything. Like, you're clearly not from here, so there's.
I don't seem like a native.
No, you're not given
All
strong
right.
native vibes. So you see that he's deferred to you. He's not been hostile to you at all. Like he hasn't even pointed the spear really at you. It's been almost entirely at Buckley. And I think that's more or less where like your insight stops. Where Buckley picks up is, yeah, his people are at risk, but also when Wachia asked, like, does that include everybody else here? The concept of collateral damage is now beginning to sink in a little bit.
That's you.
Maybe in their zeal or whatnot, they're like, yeah, down to these people, but now you realize like there's more at stake here, right? Even if you and of the kind of people that you are going to hurt. If you hurt the well-to-dos of other nations, that can easily have bad ramifications for you and your people going forward. So I think a little bit of that is beginning to like slowly turn some gears in his head, but yeah, a little too late for that now.
Oh, my brother will be here with the guards soon. There's nothing he can do to us.
I don't think there's anything this one can do right now, but there are others that he's clearly working with. And I'm sure he is
He looks around for
super
other people
interested
in here.
in letting us. I'm sure the others will be very happy to let us know exactly what's going on. So, and then by that I mean they will not. So we have some, I guess, ears to tip. It sounds like they kind of hate everyone native to this place. So, for the most part, I think those people are in danger.
With this,
Well, okay.
okay, sorry.
We'll have to turn you in. You understand?
We're also gonna have to take this gear from you. So if he's gonna grab the helmet and start.
Okay. You take the helmet off, and I will say, as he does that, as you take the helmet off, he lets go of the spear, and is going to do a disengage and try to do an acrobatics check to kind of go through the two of you and not have to. Now, you guys will obviously have you can react to this, but that's just what.
Push the helmet back down.
What I
Push
have.
it to the ground. Then is that you didn't roll shit?
I didn't roll
That's a
shit.
fake 20. Get out of here.
It is. I know.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
Dennis, how dare you?
I got it. There it is.
Okay. What do we need to roll?
So this is up
Oh,
to
no,
you.
we can?
You can make an attack of opportunity if you want to kind of like grapple or do something to him. He is disengaged. So you can't.
I was going to say, you said you disengaged.
disengaged,
So, yeah.
and he's just running. So I will say, if you have anything that can break and disengage, like a sentinel or something like that, even though he hasn't really attacked.
No,
Because-
yeah. Well, if he's moving out of my distance, yeah, but I don't.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't even know if Sentinel works that way. And also, pretty sure I don't have it, so it's all irrelevant. Let me see.
You know, if you have Warcaster, you can cast a spell or something like that in that range. That could trip him up.
I have rage.
I found my trait.
Rage.
I have rage, Dennis.
Flame, you found traits? What?
Starts with Warcaster, ends with Rage.
Right.
Yeah.
I know we're all like,
Yeah. The funny thing was when we started today, I was like, please, God, don't put me into combat. I haven't looked at this sheet in months. It's going to be so bad. And immediately he's like, do you have anything? I'm like, fuck if I know. I'm just going to figure this
I mean,
out.
you don't have to. This is a big-ass castle, you know?
No, I'm just trying to. Yeah, I think anything I do is not reaction-based and is like, would need to be done on my turn. So, unless it's something
Yeah.
that you could say I could grab him or anything like that, then I do not have something to.
Technically speaking, grapple is now one option when you unarmed strike, and you can unarmed strike as a reaction. So in theory, you can do that in the new rules.
Interesting.
A reaction grapple.
Even disengage.
I don't know. Let me see. Hold on.
Oh, if you disengage, I think the only way around that is Sentinel.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't think that you can even do that at this point.
what,
but
what about me being a
otherwise-
remarkable athlete? Does that help?
Oh my gosh.
in addition to immediately after school.
Uh-huh. A remarkable
Sounds
athlete.
useful, right?
He is. Yeah.
Thank you, Flady. I missed you, brother. Sadly, neither of those work.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, both of you roll me an athletics or acrobatics check to see if you can slow him down, because that's what he's making the acrobatics for. So if you
Okay.
beat his 19, it will, like, you'll close the gap and it'll, like, rub against you kind of thing, and, like, not, it'll be a, like, difficult terrain for him, basically.
Damn.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure.
Nice.
You guys give him the old hockey hip check on the way out as he's trying to.
I imagine he feels him starting to slip away, and I think Buckley just slams the helmet down on him further, and that might catch him off guard enough to like.
Yeah, just stunt his progression. Yeah, so we'll say with that he'd probably only get like this far away. We'll say, but he's off, and he's just gonna at that point turn on the afterburners and try to keep going. Buckley.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
When you sent your brother away, was it with some haste? I can't remember clearly. It was just like a leisurely, go get the guards, we got this, or was this like, get the guards now?
I think it was leisurely. I think it was one of those just like, really, come on, go get the guard.
All right.
This guy.
Roll me a d4.
Even that.
That dice did something wild on my screen.
Okay. Two's good. All right. And Wachia, you wanted to say something?
I would love to take off after him if I can, but.
Oh, sure. Absolutely.
What the hell? Hold on. Sorry. Where in the fuck is my speed on this sheet? I cannot find it.
Oh, that's a
It's
great question.
Right
Where
next
is
to your
it?
armor class, top right.
Yeah.
Just below your health, just to the right of all your abilities. Right above the
Also
word
depends on how
defensive.
big your
To
sheet
the
is.
right of my abilities? Okay. Oh, all right. I think because I have a different width, it's readjusted. Okay, sorry. So I was like, that's not even close to where I see. Yeah, never mind. It's normal 30. I just wanted to double check. But yeah, I would take off after him if possible.
Okay. Ollie, you, sir,
Yeah, Oxenfree.
have been kind of observing everything. And obviously the little trio in the corner has been generating some attention, but when someone in poor fitting plate armor goes off into a dead sprint, it's hard not to notice, as it just sounds like a bunch of pots and pans sprinting down a marble floor. So yeah, if you wanted to interject or just further observe, that's up to you, but I would say this absolutely would at least grab your attention in this moment.
Their conversation probably wasn't enough to carry for me to hear any of it, was it?
I don't think they were speaking particularly loud. Certainly the fake guard wasn't.
I think I will try and surreptitiously follow him. If there's a guy taking the place of guards, maybe that's all according to plan, or maybe there's a whole competing agenda that I need to try and find out about, so I can then be like, is this part of things, boss? What is this guy?
Understood. Okay, so I will say just take like a bootleg combat round if you want. Bonus action movement if you want to react to that particular thing happening, and then we'll go down to.
Where's he heading? Is there like a door? I see a door on the map.
Yeah, there's a door here. There's like where was it?
If I remember correctly, I'm like on an upper floor balcony thing.
Yes.
So I'm gonna like run around the corner, like this way and then this way, trying to mirror his movements, but on the second floor.
Okay, sounds good. Gotcha.
And how crowded is it up here?
It's not crowded at all. This is like the pre-game area. Everyone like
perfect. If there's not a ton of people for me to have to worry about like drawing attention to myself on this floor, then I can fucking haul ass. So I'm gonna move. I'm gonna dash. Then I'm gonna bonus action dash.
Hell yeah. Okay. So you are cooking with gas. Got it.
So I'm just gonna go as far along as I can and try and like trace where he goes to then follow him.
All right. Yeah, I'd say that probably gets you even ahead of him, 5-10 feet. If you wanted to move that, so that you tracking him that way.
I'll move myself roughly up here. I'm on the second floor. We'll see where he goes, and then I'll follow him from there. I'll worry about stealth when I have to go to his level.
All right, and if you don't mind, the three of you roll me a bootleg initiative, please.
I have an
Could I have
initiative
gotten
button. Where's
like a
the
bonus
bootleg
action off?
initiative?
Sorry.
Could you have gotten a bonus action off when?
When I started chasing him? Or is this,
yeah.
It's going to be part of my turn. It's totally fine if it's part of my turn.
Yeah, I think it makes because this was you reacting to his reactions. You really only had a reaction at that point.
Totally fine. Yeah, all good. Thank you. So you said initiative.
Yes, yeah.
I can't control my token, but I'll roll anyway.
What? How?
I too cannot control my token.
Hold on.
I can control mine. Why y'all suck?
I don't.
Because
I can move
Netters
this
likes
fine.
you.
Ah, I've disappeared. I still can't click me.
I just have to assume it's karma for making me put on this headset.
Okay.
I still can't control me.
I still can't.
I'll work it out.
Netters, hurry up.
I'm
What if I do this?
I think I go
Control
first.
that one
They haven't even made it to roll initiative. They're so slow they can't even
Okay.
join the fight. So
Keep.
there
I
are
can
so
add
many
people-
of them.
That doesn't. I still can't control them. I drag it out and it still doesn't work.
Why is this $35?
Inflation manners.
Hold on.
They used to just be one Buckley, but then things got more expensive.
Apparently, in player's journey can be controlled by Buckley. What else? What am I missing? That makes no sense.
I do have
I
an
didn't see
advantage
the
on initiative
period.
rolls. Let's go.
Okay.
See the what?
I didn't see the period in that number, so I thought I was like, how did you roll a 1910? That's crazy.
This makes no kind of sense. All right, I'm just gonna remove.
I'm gonna
the
reroll.
reaction.
I'm gonna reload. I don't know if maybe it's on
The
our
old
end.
IT trick.
And then close my character sheet.
Might see if you
Eventually,
can
it's only
move
one.
him now.
I cannot. Also, I love the hell out of this Furbolg up here because that's I think that's the Furbolg icon that made me want to be a Furbolg.
Yeah.
Aw.
I
I'm
couldn't
pretty sure
find
that's my
any-
grandson.
That is the grandson. Yeah, getting
Yeah.
told stories by the turtle.
Yeah.
I love
Good
it so
boy.
much.
Enjoy.
But no, I cannot click on me.
Okay. All right. This is fun. I'm glad we're dealing with this now. While we're here, can
Valid.
everyone drag their
Yep.
tokens out and move them? And then
That's what we tried. We couldn't move them.
Okay.
Like
Well,
I
I can
dragged
move him.
Wakchia and I can't move.
What the fuck? Okay.
I
So.
also cannot move.
Mhm.
I
Me.
can make more, but I can't.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. So you've got
Just around
reproductive
this guy.
rights, but you
On my
don't
list.
have
Yeah.
movement rights.
Well,
I can
not
put
in
this guy out here. I don't know who this is, but I can put him out. I can move this
Oh,
guy.
wait, hold on.
Somebody else.
Hmm.
Okay, so I have. He's set up the exact same way.
I'm gonna click my initiative now and see what happens, and then you're just gonna have
I'm
to.
gonna add you to Flandy's sheet real quick and see. I apologize for this. This is.
Huh.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's see if you can move Flandy, and then if you can't. I don't know.
Okay. I don't know.
Okay, try it now, Foo. See if you can move Buckley.
No, that's a big old negative, sir. I
All right.
can't move anybody.
Ellis, can you move your character? So I have a theory postulating right now.
I'm not there.
You are now.
You are now.
Yep.
So
There she
I'm
goes.
reloading my roll 22.
the only common denominator between you two is that you two run mods in Roll20.
I am not
I
running
do
one.
not.
Are you both not running mods?
No.
I told you it's karma.
Yeah.
Karma? All right. I don't.
Sorry, Joe. I can't hear you over your crisp microphone.
Nanners, did you reload the map or
Grenade.
something? What
No.
the hell?
I did not reload the map.
I reloaded
my
my roll 20.
my stream map is just white now. I don't know why. Hold on, I'm gonna
weird,
get us
yeah.
off the screen.
Nanners, what did
Ah!
you do?
I
What
wish
did
I
you
could.
do?
I don't know.
That's what he
Yes.
does. The most nonsense shit to him every time.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of times I fuck up the setups, but
Yeah.
this is not it. It's set up correctly.
I don't believe you.
Okay, that's working
All right,
on.
I'm gonna screenshot
stream
it
now.
for proof of purchase.
Proof
proof of purchase. He says.
Yeah.
Okay.
Advanced
There's that.
tools.
So he's trying moving Flandy one more time.
Yeah.
My hands cannot be laid upon Flandy. It's not working, unfortunately.
That's fantastic.
It does, there's a little
Instead of this
box
evil
that says
teen
party member.
Renans. Sorry.
Brendan?
Renans.
I think his
Yeah.
evil twin is not Nunners.
No, because Nenners is evil, so
That makes it a
can't be
twin.
not Nenners.
It's
Let's
not-
see. Where's the thing? There.
Wherever
I can
it's
move this
at.
guy. I don't know. Mud Olace?
Bud Olace.
Olace? That's his name. Ooh, someone's
Oh,
drawing.
boy.
It ain't me. I know it looks like it is because it's orange, but it's not me. I promise.
Don't worry, it's not Fooz's game, so she will not be upset.
Correct.
She'll be a little upset, but she won't say anything. That's what it is.
But she won't say.
Yeah.
Yeah, my token's not a token for me.
Okay.
Straight up.
So my token is not a token.
Joe's drawing us in jail.
You can't move, so I assume you're in prison.
Oh my
That
god.
I'm gonna
be
draw my own Buckley over here, and it's gonna look just as great as Foozie's, I'm sure.
I know, Nenners, you're gonna hate this as the DM, but did you try reloading too? I'm sure all your sheets and stuff will go away, but maybe
I
it's
will
not
reload.
saving
That's
correctly
no
on your
problem.
end.
I do not. It should be.
That's my
like,
only.
50 days saved at this point, but you know,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm willing to entertain.
Someone's making me magic fart.
I was the same thing, especially the direction that it went initially.
Yeah, the first one came out the back. That's why I was like, you make fart and magic. Oh gosh.
So yeah,
Oh, oh.
Flandy, as you can see in this lovely.
Happened? What
Oh,
I
if
do?
it ever loads. What is happening?
Oops, I'm still drawing. I'm sorry.
Oh my
Oh
God.
god.
Yep. Yep.
We're gonna delete all of that. Oh no! Oh, Mud Olays. It's gone.
Mud Olays. All right.
That's a
so,
move.
as you can see, the fact that you can move him, you have the same permissions.
I can't see the permission, sir.
Yeah, I posted
Select
the picture
the-
in the chat.
Oh.
The token itself, though, you should be able to like assign the token, not the like character sheet stuff, because it might be the token itself is for some reason not tied to us. So if you click on the token and click on the gear, you should hopefully get some info that you might be able to reassign. In the
You have
meantime,
to check party member off? Is it
People
checked
are
for
having
anybody
fun.
else?
no, the party member just means that we're all like he can plop us down as a party, which is very convenient. And I told him to set that up, but I don't think he did. But then
It
when you
doesn't
hit
look
that
like he
gear, is it assigned?
Try it now. You don't mind.
That means no.
I can move Foos! Yeah! I'm a
Yep, I
Furbolg
do.
again, let's go! Woo!
Oh, you're a senile
1000%
lady
on the
for
wrong
both.
screen.
Don't
I have
click
no
the
idea where you
token
were,
if it
Foos, I'm
gets.
sorry.
No, it's fine. I think I was, I don't know, about there, honestly. I don't think it was that. I think I
got
was
carried
close to
away.
the door. Good gosh.
I can't select God. These prison bars are in my way.
Uh-huh. Something went
something
wrong.
went
Something
wrong.
unaccepted happened. Oh, gosh.
I got that
Something
too.
went wrong.
Dismiss.
I
Dismiss.
Don't worry, stream is getting that too.
Dismiss.
22.
Dennis, what the
absolute death.
heck? Okay, I can
I can
control
move.
my bottom self. I got this one. We're good. I'm pretty
Alright,
sure
I'll
I
be
was
the
here.
Foos. Ah, I got deleted!
Uh-huh.
Hey, I can move me now! Oh, I could move me
Yeah.
now. Okay, we're
Dennis,
back. We're
when
good.
you-
Yeah!
No, select our tokens and then open up our character sheet and then make it apply default token to whatever one you have selected.
I better roll initiative again. Oh, I gotta open my character sheet again.
If only Nenner's learned. There's so many little like quick things you could do to make your life easier, and I've done this with him numerous times, and this boy never learns.
Alright,
I love you,
try
Dennis.
to.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, all works. All right. Let me add a turn, and I already rolled,
Damn
and
it.
it was a 13. Okay.
God,
Move it.
why does it keep... Let me type. Thank you.
Do not let me.
Joe, I think you're faster than me. I know you're faster than me.
I don't have a dex bonus.
Well, you have a
That was a
0.1,
beefcake.
so I assume that you have 11 dex then?
I have 10 dex.
Oh, we're the same. All right, rollies. I rolled a 3.
It's a bottom for the. Oh, okay. So there's a battle for the bottom.
This is golf rules, right?
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Can I go back to the whole reminding everybody that I am, what was it called? Hold on, features and traits. I am a remarkable athlete.
You are.
You get
I'll
to
help you here.
you get advantage on your initiative rolls.
I did. I still rolled a 19.
No,
Yeah, I'm not.
remarkable.
Some may say.
Some may say who's hating.
Oh, we haven't had Friday energy in so long. Dennis, what the fuck? What are you doing? Who is this? That's the third like 20 you've rolled
Foundry.
tonight.
I don't.
I'm down insomnia.
Anyway,
Fucking
Um,
hate streaming
alright.
with Foundry though. It's such clunky shit. Anyway.
Foundry is so much better.
It's
but
gotten better. It's gotten better.
Foundry is so good. I love
fine,
Foundry.
it's
to
fine.
death. Anyway, Foundry's
It's also ugly.
it is ugly.
You can
also
tweak that.
He is going to run as fast as he can in a straight
fine.
line. As he's going, and then he's going to try to go himself this way. All right, so he burnt his whole movement, which is probably going to be here actually. So he's these are like little lantern things, so he's just running under it. But yeah, he's just hauling ass, shameless, just full on sprint. Weapon is still on the floor back where you guys are, and he's just running as fast as he can. People are beginning to notice, obviously, a guard sprinting and people running after the guard. Kind of weird, but that's his.
Joe,
first
we're getting
thing.
so much fan.
No, we're getting a rock ball or whatever.
Joe,
No one is happy with anything. I had the one where we couldn't hear the fan because I had a
Yep.
fan all last weekend and no one said shit about it. But no,
But then
that
your
mic
mic was
wasn't good
terrible.
enough. So then we had to get this one. It picks up the fan 1,000,000,000%. And you know what? That's your fault.
You know what?
Okay with that.
This one's on you.
Yes.
Joe, if you don't mind,
That's not a fan. It's Joe's.
you are in initiative, and you can see where this guy stops. He's trying to round the corner down that hallway.
Nanners,
Well,
I have one small thing to ask you, though, that is relevant to this situation, I promise. My token previously was right here, and now I'm gone.
Well, I think
you
that
were
was
up-
because he thought you were.
Yeah, but you're up in your room,
not.
right?
Oh, okay. You just had the token down. Okay,
Yeah. I just had the joke.
Yeah.
Just in case we need to edge in.
I got you.
if it looks like he's heading for this doorway, does the hallway up above also turn left to go like mirror that doorway?
You talking about?
He's going here.
Yep.
I'm on the second floor. So he's about to hang a left. On the second floor, can I also hang a left?
Oh,
Or is there not a hallway
no,
there?
there is no hallway.
have to jump down.
That way. You'd have to jump down, or find some other way down, essentially. Or you can the walkway continues this way too. So it's a long run, but you can come back down those stairs, kind of situation.
What I'm going to do is just post up here because there's some people following him. And I don't want anyone to know what I'm doing. So
Okay.
I will let him go where he's going to go, and then I might wait and observe what other people are doing before I follow.
Sounds good. All right. So now it is Buckley's turn.
Buckley's going to. How's the crowd? Are they looking at us or are they looking at him? Quick glance.
They're looking at him primarily, because sloppily running
Perfect.
guard, unarmed, kind of weird. But you guys are more or less in the same frame too, to a degree. So
He's gonna pick up the spear and secure it. Hopefully that's like bonus action territory.
that's fine. Yep.
And then he's gonna casually
Next
start
to my
walking
hand.
towards him. Oh, did you? I thought it fell on the ground. If you still got it, then
He
he'll
let it go, but she was still holding it. So
If you didn't
okay,
drop it,
perfect.
then it's in your hand. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
That's-
so
I'll
he'll leave
hold
that
on.
alone then, and he'll just kind of casually start walking towards him. And as soon as he's within 60 feet, he's gonna cast Heat Metal, because he is in a suit of armor, and
Okay.
for an agent of flare, it's gonna start from his boots or sabatons and work their way up.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. All right. I believe he has to make a save. Or no, actually, this is saveless, right?
It's a save if it's something you don't want to drop.
Drop. Yeah.
Well, he can't drop his own sabotage.
Well, can
I'm
he take
hoping
half
he's gonna
damage or
stop
no? No,
and
he
try to
doesn't,
take
never
them off.
If it doesn't drop,
He's gonna try and disguise his casting to the best of his ability, but he's just gonna casually
Okay. Spell casting is spell casting. Do you have
Mhm.
subtle cast or anything
No.
like that?
Nope, he doesn't. Nope.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
You can give me a performance check, and this will, the people who are already drunk might not see it, kind of situation. But anyone who's paying attention would clock.
Oh,
it.
so much better. Thank you.
Okay. All right. That all being said, roll me some damage, right? Because he. Make creatures with contact object takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast a spell. Yeah, so roll me 2d8.
Yeah, if the creature is holding or wearing the object and takes damage from it, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. And if it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn. Yeah, take that. And I need to click on it now. This is the for realsies cast. Not bad. All right.
Okay, all right. Those of you who are close, especially Ollie, you would begin to hear meat sizzling in coming from this man who's running armor, and perhaps in a round or two, a hint of burnt flesh, as that is currently going off. You were hearing, I would say, you jammed his helmet back on, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the screams are kind of a little bit muffled through the plate helm there. Just, you can tell he's trying to restrain, make less of a scene than he already is, but that's not going off too well. I will say he is, at this point, Let me see. Have
I'm gonna move him like right there for the rest of it, and then he's for his like bonus action. He's just gonna like talk shit, if you will, and be like, he's but a fallen trying to cause a scene. Somebody stop him.
You say fallen out loud?
Yeah, unless that's taboo. If he knows it's taboo, then he won't say that.
Roll check real quick.
Well, watch it. Is he cutting out for anybody else, or is it just me? Okay.
Why am I cutting out? What is going on? Sorry.
I don't know. You said roll an int check?
Roll an int check, just to, like a kind
Yeah,
of
I heard it.
intelligent check, please.
Oh boy. What button do I click on? This one? Okay, there it goes. Oh, all right.
I would say you would not say fallen out loud in this particular situation unless you wanted to cause a panic. That you were a bunch of well-to-doers here, many of which who are native here. Basically saying there's a terrorist in a wedding would cause, in a place where, you know, people are unarmed and are drinking or like relaxed, like this is not a time in which they can deal with this kind of nonsense, would cause a lot of social upheaval.
Is there anybody here who looks like they might like have an in with the guards or something along those lines? Or is everybody here just party goer?
Everyone here is just here to have a good time.
Yeah, that was part of the reason we thought this was weird, because there was only one guard in this room, and he has bad armor. That's how it started, because we were like, the fuck?
Okay. Well.
Like, Buckley, you were probably the highest ranking Elder Valiant outside of your grandma here.
I think he'll kind of play it off and be like, be not alarmed, he just had a little too much to drink and needs to pee.
Persuasion check, please.
Damn it!
Wachia, you can help if you want, otherwise that ain't stand.
She said no.
No.
Okay.
She does not care about what everyone else is thinking right now.
Okay, no, fair enough. Fair enough.
God.
All right, so have you moved where you wanted to move after that whole fiasco?
Yes.
Please make sure you're positioned where you need to be. Okay, great.
He is trying to somewhat play it off, but he's casually walking towards. He's hoping that heat metal is gonna slow him down.
Okay. Wachia, it's your turn.
She is going to start to close the distance as much as she can. So she's going to move her 30 feet up to here. What's his range now? 35. That's totally fine. She's going to bonus action Hunter's Mark him. Where the heck are my spells? There they are.
I know it's
First.
so weird.
Cast. There we go. All right. I did it. Great. It just puts just the name. All right. And then you can drop it down and then see the rest. All right. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure it was like actually working. And then from where she is it more or less like, because I imagine you have the people of note on the screen. Are there more people than what we see?
There's like a small crowd in front of the bar area, just kind of loosely socializing. I'd probably say like another 15 people, more or less.
Okay. Is there anyone that's like near-ish to collateral damage? Is what I'm worried about. I'm trying to throw
you got
a spear,
straight shot.
and it's fantastic. I'm gonna use that spear, and she's fully trying to like trip him up, not necessarily like straight to the chest kind of situation. And at her size, is just gonna kind of softball chuck it. So it's just like a little round underhand
lob.
Yep, absolutely, as casually as possible. We're going for that. So I had to drag this shit onto my screen or onto my character sheet, and there is a throw spear. I don't know if a 20 will do.
No, 20 will do. Ill-fitting plate armor is not offering the protection he needs. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll take it. I'll take
more
it.
ventilation.
Who hit Sap? Oh, Dirty Dan. Oh, I see. Yep.
Oops. Sorry, I was trying to read what SAP meant. I didn't know it would send that.
No,
to
please,
chat.
please.
We're all learning.
Yeah, that is perfectly fine.
Why would it send that to chat? Nobody else clicks it.
Okay, and this was 2, and that's
Oh, it's my SAP. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I will say, we have him roll at disadvantage. Well,
She's purposefully going for the knees.
Yeah.
Trying to make sure
Don't forget he has disadvantage on his checks. Yeah. Yeah! That's the nunners we love.
That's the nunners we know and love. Yes, I will say with a combination, because he did save from like fully proning off of having cooked feet. But yeah, continuing motion with a spear lobbed at his knees was enough to kind of clang off his armor and just make him kind of stumble onto the ground. Please roll me 1d4 just to see what kind of bludgeoning damage. I know you're not trying to impale him, but it still does. It's a strong spear. Okay.
Yeah.
Bludgeoning from the thing, and he is knocked prone at the moment. So he is prone and cooking.
Huh?
I don't have a. Prone.
That's why I needed the spear, Flanny. That's why I was like, you didn't take the spear. I have plans, so.
No, that's Dennis just described it as dropping, and I didn't hear any retort. That's why I was like, oh, I'll pick it up then.
Oh, I fucking apparently didn't hear that, I guess.
Okay, that is that. I will say that's. You still have movement, I think?
No, I did. I moved my 30.
that was it, yeah.
I have more than one attack per turn, but it's not going to be relevant here. And then I did my bonus action, so I am done.
All right. We'll go back to Ollie at the top of this round.
Didn't you get a nat 20? Your boy, yeah.
Yeah, he does get, sorry. He's just going to stay there. I mean, I'll make him have to do a con save, but I don't think he is going to get up at this point.
A disadvantage.
Wow.
Can I beat a 4? I can.
We can go low. Oh.
It's at not advantage. It's disadvantage. I'm just curious. He's writhing on the ground in armor that is literally cooking him alive. He's frantically trying to get those boots off at the moment.
Yeah.
And with little to no success because the boots are also hot. So it's a bad time. But that's more or less his turn, and then Ollie, it's yours.
I mean, I'm content to post up. I'll want to see what happens with this guy or hear whatever conversation happens when these people attacking a fake guard show up. I'm also looking around the room to see if people who don't realize this is a fake guard are doing anything about it.
Perception check, please.
That one. Go.
All right. You would see that roughly half the crowd is kind of like mildly interested in terms of like, oh, what a commotion, and then back to the drinking. Like it doesn't seem like there's anything immediate. You know, the spear clattering on the ground maybe snaps a couple of them back to it, like what's actually happening. But it's a strange scene. It's not causing too much trouble with the general populace. I will say you would notice that the two turtles who are guards to the queen over there are absolutely locked in. One of them is just literally looking at exactly what's happening. The other one is looking at Buckley. Kind of. They're not moving in terms of like getting an angle on anybody so far, but they are absolutely keyed into what's happening.
Well, for now, I kind of want to just like press up against whatever, like the edge of a pillar or whatever's up here, just to see without being seen. At this point, I'm just going, okay, this is eventful and I should tell somebody. But for now, I need to know what's happening.
Do you want to do a hide action and just roll me a stealth?
I do want to do that.
Burned alive dinner theater. Oh boy.
What I think I'm actually gonna do is that.
Pass without a trace. Oh shit. Okay.
Which no longer describes specifically, explicitly nature-y stuff. It's just an aura of concealment. So I assume I take on some monotones and kind of match the granite or whatever else is up here. And then with my bonus action, I will hide.
Okay. Awesome. You just desaturate yourself and slink into the shadows.
So that becomes a 24 with Pass Without Trace.
Fucking awesome. Okay. Yep. Yes, you are well hidden, and no one here immediately is clocking where you are, as far as you can tell. Awesome. All right, Buckley.
He's just gonna continually close the distance here a little bit. He's not gonna rush or anything like that. Can I control the? I imagine I can control the heat, right? Is that?
I mean, you could drop the spell if you want.
No, he doesn't want to do that.
Trying to turn it up.
No, he wants to turn it down.
No.
For what?
Boo. I guess. Oh
No,
no,
it's
because
just
I
a
can use
D4.
my bonus action to take it, right? Yeah. Okay. I can use my bonus action on each of my later turns to deal damage again. So I don't necessarily want to deal damage, but I do want to keep the heat applied.
Okay.
I keep him struggling, but he'll kind of.
Yeah.
I guess.
Literally
he
keeping
doesn't
his
wanna-
feet to the fire, but not actually putting him in. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, he's not going to sprint or anything like that because that's going to cause way more attention than need be. And I don't know. Wait, hold on. I can check my bonus actions. Let's see what my bonus action list says. Bonus actions. Tinderbox.
Literally the only good thing about this new character sheet.
Yeah. Is the bonus actions.
Oh yeah, that's that. Okay, yep.
And
That's it.
D&D Beyond did it better.
I mean,
bonus
that's a
action is just
bold
going to be
claim. I never
to-
liked D&D Beyond's that layout.
to calm people. If anybody seems like they're worried or like looking over, it's like, don't worry, friends. We'll take care of them.
Persuasion. Or performance.
Persuasion it
Does
is.
not look hopeful. Yeah.
Hey!
Hey!
All right. You'll see it does turn around most people. You see, like, oh, it's a Buckley. He has it. Well done, young chap. You're doing your family proud.
Is that a piece of Buckley gear I see on there? It's looking good. Looking good.
Only the best.
Let me know if you need it resized.
We'll let you know. Well, maybe my belts might
His
need
cape
to
at
be
the back,
resized.
or is his jacket a little bit?
But yeah, you engage in some small talk. You begin to ease the crowd a bit. Definitely.
That's it.
All right,
Sorry.
gotcha. No, you're good. You're good. Wachia.
I'm a lumber over and
Watcha.
pick him up by the breastplate. Like I said, this wasn't going to go well if you decided to do something weird, and here you are doing something weird. So, let's have a chat. So I can see there's kind of like he was going for this doorway. Is that correct? Like
Yeah, like
here?
that little portal. Exactly. You
Yeah.
don't want to mess with the door. He was trying to go to an open.
Okay, yeah, she's just gonna. Well, actually, that was all of her movement, but she's gonna use her action to pick him up, and she's going to look like she's about to walk into that corner, mostly just so she can get out of the way of like all of the public
Okay.
eyes here.
Gotcha. All right.
I don't know
So
if you need me to roll anything, but I'm hauling him and like trying to hold him
I
up
mean,
by his
he's
breastplate.
clearly, as the youngins say, cooked. He's
Yeah,
thrown,
literally.
his
Also.
feet are on fire. Like
Yep.
there's,
I think
A stubborn
technically he's
and-
cooking.
God
Fair
damn
enough.
it.
Anywho, he's in various stages of being prepared as a meal, and
Mhm.
we are.
What the
I think
hell is
I think he would understand that it's a fruitless attempt at this point. And it's literally only caused him pain. So he's not. He's a fanatic, but he's not suicidal. So he will more or less relent. And you will hear him stifling what would be screams, just due to pain. But
All right, let's go. Yeah, she's just gonna pull him around the corner. When it's like next round, I guess. I don't know if we're still in initiative, but that's all she can do for this round.
literally the next round, Buckley's brother shows up with a couple of guards whose armor seems to fit properly, but walks in and like, what's all this? Who is this? What is going on? Like, did you initially like alarmed at seeing Wachio holding
Which one do you
another
use higher
guard?
ranking?
What's up?
Which one do you use higher ranking?
We're both just guards. There's no.
So what do you probably should send for the head of the guards? Or shoulders, whatever y'all call them.
Lord Alaric?
Is that a noble or is that like the head
You
guard?
would know that Lord Alaric Vane is like the head kind of security of like House Vane, who is hosting this whole thing. Like his
Okay,
sister is
then-
one that's getting married. Like it is, he's super
yes,
high up.
Absolutely. We should probably go talk somewhere in private.
Can do. All right. I'll see to summoning Lord Alaric, and you take it behind the cellar. And he just kind of gestures to the right, and the other guard kind of nods. He gestures to kind of hold or get a hold, like trying to secure this guy from Wakchia, and he's like conceding to you because of your size and everything. So
That's fine. I'll walk him over. You just walk in front of me. I'll follow you.
Yes, ma'am. Turn around. Begin to walk, and you guys will basically be exiting at the scene south, and you're making a right as they kind of take you away from that area. And he'll explain that you're going to what was once a cellar, but has now kind of been made as a makeshift kind of security hold. And you're gonna bring him down there and go from there. And I will, unless anybody wants to do anything else. Ali, is there anything you wanted to do before I exit this particular scene?
I mean, I'm gonna follow them as far as feels viable. Following them into the makeshift security hold might not be, but
Yeah.
I'll go as far as I'll go until I
What's
go.
that barrel doing?
Nah.
How's it moving on its own?
the Baldur's Gate 3. Like,
Oh my god. Divinity, when your tail just sticks out and it's like, how is this working?
oh, that's awesome. Thank you, guys. All right, we're going to pop on over to Gothag. Let's see what he's up to. I believe you were still in your room, right? If I'm not mistaken. Was the plan to come down early and join the festivities, or basically skip the welcome dinner and hop in during the mixer?
I think you'd probably join the whole dinner.
Okay. I will say, are you going dressed as is, or would you slip into something in terms of like more finery, anything like that?
Slip into his finest battle armor. It's really just his armor with a nicer cape is all.
Okay, gotcha. I think your wife would. Normally, I would chastise you for this, but given the stain, I don't. I think that's prudent.
Which
That's
one?
right. What do you mean? Which stain?
Yes.
Oh no. Yeah, well, that whatever that thing was that took care of doesn't put me at ease in any way that they're already running about.
Should go.
Good.
Maybe we can spot more of them.
May I suggest perhaps less direct violence in front of a crowd, at least?
Trickery, subtlety, instead.
Yes, people have a tendency to think of us as barbarians or worse. Impaling people at a dinner table may do nothing but feed those views.
What if someone slipped and accidentally landed on my salad fork? He just kind of twirls his hands, dumb grin.
I'm sure we could arrange an accident or two if need be. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I have wanted to beat someone mercilessly with a large spoon and have not yet had the opportunity.
Should we order the salad then and get the spoons? Is that the plan?
Maybe they have those tongs. He's like his last word as he walks out the door.
Your entourage will want to know if you want them to stay and secure the room, or do you want some of them to go with you? How are you feeling?
Just I guess Would they know there was a like if anybody else had their honor guards or anything else with them?
I would say having maybe one or two is socially appropriate, especially for like a guardian. Essentially, you have a greater importance martially outside of this region, so I think that would be okay. Taking the whole crew would be, an eyebrow raise for sure.
Let's just take the one. Just the head one.
Okay.
Which I'm desperately scrambling looking for the.
Yeah, looking for the document. Yeah.
Where'd it go?
Where is it?
Tenno. There we go.
Okay, got it.
Just taking Tenno.
He's coming with. All right, so he nods solemnly and trails behind you.
She.
Oh, it is she. Absolutely. Fire giant one. My bad. She trails behind you. So many NPCs to try.
Yeah.
And we make our way down to the dining hall. I will say on the way, roll me a d20 if you don't mind.
A solid 2.
Okay. Yep.
The second lowest number you could get.
But not the lowest.
But not the lowest. You take your time getting there, leisurely fashion. Things don't seem too exciting at the moment. There is, you'll eventually come to this kind of hall here where the dinner for the nobles will be had. And let me get you onto this map. Imagine you would come through the main doors. These guys are off the map, so we can remove them. But as you come in, there you hear some chattering, like, oh, that was weird. Like, they're just kind of talking about something that you had just missed, apparently. Some kind of commotion, like, what was all that about? That was strange. Why would a guard do that? They don't seem very concerned overall. They thought maybe it's part of a performance or something or whatever. Like, oh, thank God, the gods Buckley was here to handle that ruffian. That kind of vibe is what you're getting as more people are beginning to kind of flow into this area and get ready for the dinner. But I will say, you do arrive here with your wife and champion, and bar is open. Obviously, don't need to pay or anything if you want to get festivities going that way. Otherwise, you could sit at one of these tables and get ready for the feast.
Just walk over to the bar, assuming that's a bar. Gonna just look at the wife and look back to the bartender. Say, whatever she wants, and strongest ale for me.
Oh, ma'am, and she'll. She's the wise one, right? I don't think she'd be drinking anything too strong. So she'll probably ask for like a mixed drink that's a little on the watered down side. But strongest ale for you is no problem. And he pulls up some dwarven keg essentially on there. It looks really expensive. Give me a perception check if you don't mind.
Is this against the man to
no, just on
see
the
that he
brand
just
of
magically lifted this whole ass keg up there by himself?
He's got a bit of a belly, but he's got some upper body strength too.
Perception check, you said?
Yes.
All right. Please hold while I find it.
Yeah, seriously. It's, not having any
take your time. We're all
exposure to
stuttering
these
through this
sheets in
whole
weeks where it's like, huh?
Yeah.
Where? Click? No, can't click on that. Why? There.
For all of that.
Yeah, no, it's dwarven ale, all right. It's absolutely dwarven ale.
Okay.
And he uncorks the bottom, begins to kind of pour it out into. He gets the biggest mug he could find, which is probably a little bit bigger than a pint, but is suitable for you, hopefully. And then hands it on over, corks the thing back, and puts it down. Oh, would that be all?
For now. I'm sure I'll be back for more.
We'll have plenty for you.
One moment. I heard talk about a ruffian already. What did we miss?
Oh, kind of looks you up and down for a bit. Leans in. There's some commotion with a guard and Lord Buckley and one of those that Ixel noblewoman. She's really, she's like you, giant blood. Apprehended him and took him away.
Gonna lean in close. Where blow's thrown. What is that smell?
There was some cooking going on. I don't know where that came from, but there was a spear thrown in a non-lethal way. It just seemed like she didn't mean to do direct harm. Specifically, it was a good throw. Honestly, it was right between the legs. Really, just tripped him up. But no, like no one was.
That chase you missed.
Yeah,
Center mass.
I don't. She threw it underhand in her defense, so I don't think it was intended to be lethal. That was the only blow thrown, to answer your question.
All right. Well, thank you.
Oh, you're most welcome, sir. Guardian, excuse me.
Yeah, just turn around and take a big old swig as he heads away from the bar.
Sounds good. You'll notice people just make their way for you. You don't. Even the drunk pilot like do their best to stumble out of your way, and you'll hear like Guardian, those kind of honorifics that are given to you in your status as someone who keeps the lantern safe is honored here, even amongst the drunken aristocracy.
All right. Having absolutely zero intention of mingling with anyone, he's just gonna kind of make his way over here and grab this table.
Sounds good. Wife and champion join you. And yeah, there's the menu that is placed there. Likely for non-giant folk. It's a little small in your hands. Cutlery and everything is quite nice. Finest silverware kind of situation.
How are the tines on this fork?
There's 3.
Okay.
And there are it's clearly super fancy. Like I'd imagine it's stuff that probably bothers you more than anything. Like this is way more upscale than I imagine you're comfortable with, but it's due for the setting for sure.
Yes. Use the trident stats scaled down for a tiny creature.
Oh god, trident time.
Right. So tell
yes.
me this whole menu. Like, what have you prepared for us, Nenners?
There is, of course, lamb. There is quail. There is roasted duck. There's beef. There's all kinds. There is also some vegetarian options, some various salads, some of them with foreign plants from as far away as actual Ixel, with dragon fruits and all kinds of different kinds of succulent plants mixed in. It is where some would go with simplicity, they have gone the opposite direction. There's tons of complexity and fine dining available. There is some simple meals where there's soup and bread and stuff like that if you wanted something plain, but typically it is top tier filet mignon level type stuff all the way across the board.
Yeah, he's gonna go for the biggest beef dinner that's being offered.
Okay, awesome. You'll select that. Waiting staff would come within a reasonable amount of time, respectful amount of time, I'd probably say. But as they come down, Lord Gufag, I did want to ask. There is a special on the menu that wasn't included on here, but it's just. Have you heard of a turducken?
Who?
It is a bird within a bird within a bird. It's all cooked in one. It's a turkey, then a duck, and then a chicken. I think is the order. It might be the other way around. I don't cook, but long story short, the Lord wanted the Guardians to have access to it. Your appetite is legendary, and we figured perhaps a legendary meal would be appropriate.
So a bird to the third.
Yeah, I think I think it is a turkey, duck, chicken, but it's like they're cooked all within themselves.
Why would you cram one bird inside of another and cram both of them in a bigger bird? What
Something about
purpose does that
flavor.
serve?
The duck has a higher fat content, so that flavor then seeps into the other birds, and then you could layer the flavor through the cooking process.
Seems unnatural.
Yes. That would be a horror of the wild.
I'll try this.
You'll try the turducken or
The turducken and the beef.
Oh, yes, of course, absolutely. Well,
Actually, now that we are talking about stacking things inside of other things, would you mind putting the beef inside the bird?
I'm sure they could have that arranged. So, he'll jot down some notes, take the order from your champion and your wife, and then go off to get that settled. Your wife does order a large salad, and specifies that she would like the costly utensils to stay.
Excellent. No, do you find it agreeable to stuff one bird inside of another and put both birds inside of a third bird? Or is that just strange?
It seems like initially excessive, maybe gross extravagance. However, from a flavor profile, maybe they're onto something. Bacon wrapped food is a thing, and people don't seem to mind that, so.
We just got raided. Sorry, I'm just gonna say hello really quickly. Hello, Charmed Fantasy. Thank you for the raid.
You were also gifted a D4.
Do not give me a dice. I will only roll once.
You will... But we will all enjoy it, and it will be a fun time. Thank you for giving that to him. I hope your session was awesome. Thank you for dropping by. Dirty's character's in the middle of getting some food, so I'm gonna let them go back to it. But we really appreciate you dropping by. Thank you very much.
But it does seem unnatural for sure. But I mean,
when we get home, remind me we should put a deer inside of a goat inside of a cow. See how that tastes cooked.
I'll have our cooks attempt to do it. I'm sure it can be done.
You come up with a catchy name for it too.
Catchy name. A goat and a deer and a cow, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I will dedicate a good chunk of this evening to try to figure that out.
The lady or you? Nunners?
Me.
Yep.
I'm like, yeah, I'm terrible with names, but I'm sure we can hack something together. But yeah, she's taking quick notes down. That'd be an interesting flavor profile.
Just be interesting in general.
Need a good sized spit to cook it on too. It's like several 100 pounds of animal.
It's, maybe they are onto something because that does sound delicious.
Quite a bit of rope to keep it together too.
Easy.
That's why it's good to travel. You get access to new ideas. Different cultures do different things.
Yeah, very strange. I don't think I would have thought to put one animal inside of another on our own, but we'll try it out.
It's a great night so far. We've seen the stars, murdered an interloper, having a once-in-a-lifetime style meal.
I do enjoy murdering interlopers.
There are worse ways of spending an evening.
Didn't think we'd get to murder one already. It's a good start.
Could be a promising weekend.
And hold this drink up. to more interlopers.
2 turduckets. But yeah, the meal would come out, I'd say probably 10, 15 minutes later. Any refills on drinks that you'd want obviously would happen as well. And they're just trying to make sure you're comfortable and having a good time kind of situation. I will also say within that kind of 20-minute span, there's kind of like a soft call to have people be seated and get ready for their meals and stuff like that. So you're seeing people like take up the tables and things. And similar to games, this is not. I could not find a room big enough with like the map would be obnoxiously large, but there are at least a couple of dozen tables for people to like sit down and begin to formally eat. I'd say probably within another 10-15 minutes there'll be like an announcement of them welcoming everybody and the whole spiel of like welcome to the wedding and thank you for coming and all the stuff that comes along, the pleasantries that come along with that. Is there anything you'd like to do beforehand?
Really just looking around the room for anyone else that's acting suspicious or like looking like they're trying to blend in. You know, like there's people that are just there that should be there, and then there's other people that maybe they're trying a little too hard or details a little too much or something.
Gotcha. I will say, give me a perception check first and foremost.
Okay. Yeah.
11. Okay. As far as you can tell, everyone is more or less kind of shuffling where they need to be. You would notice that over time, I'd probably say over the next, like, in the initial 10 minutes, the guard presence would have gone from 0 to like a dozen. They're not announcing their presence, but they're hanging out by the exits and kind of doing like light patrols and the walkway up top. Like they've kind of slowly like eased in. It's been like almost like a kind of practice routine not to alarm people. But that was certainly one thing. I will also say, after you begin to kind of observe, and when you've gotten to almost like a stopping point in your meal, you will notice that a kind of tanned furbog who's well groomed, very well like cleanly shaven and whatnot, walks on over to you with this kind of childish curiosity, and hello, sir. I'm very excited to meet you. I'm from Ixel. You're of the giant blood too. You're a guardian, right?
I am.
Do you speak the ancient tongue? I was talking with my grandma, and she thinks, well, I think you would have an accent, and that maybe I have an accent, and I just wanted to hear how you would speak it.
Yeah, he'll say it, and I have no idea what a giant accent sounds like, so.
Yeah, I mean, it could be flavored and whatever.
Just like,
yeah.
I guess it just comes off as like his normally deep voice, but he's just gonna like add some extra gravel to it when he speaks it. And I imagine giant is kind of like low and rough anyway, so.
Yeah, extra bassy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you speak wonderfully. I'm Yori. Nice to meet you.
Yuri. Well met, Yuri.
Well met.
I'm Gothak.
Oh, you are strong. You must have. I don't want to ruin your dinner. I realize this is kind of inappropriate, but I just wanted to say hi. And if you have any cool stories from like, defending the lantern from hordes of evil and darkness, I'd love to hear them.
How old is this Furbolg?
He's really young. I'd say, probably early 20s. Who's relative to giant years, like early 20s.
Yeah, he's a young adult for sure, like fresh out of teen years.
Yeah.
Okay. Just look like somebody that could hear about. What happens to interlopers? And he'll go on and start telling a story of the one they found tonight.
Do you specify that it was here, or just like it's part of a tale?
Here to see his reaction.
Oh, there's evil here. That's so exciting. Do you think that's part of like the ritual?
The ritual?
my people, we do a lot of rituals, and sometimes it involves blood. Well, most of the time, honestly. And sometimes people die, but it's all part of like the ritual experience to honor like the spirits and yourself, and like find truth and like being, and sometimes martial technique, and like he'll go through some like katas, which are honestly really well executed. Like he knows how to throw a punch. It looks like he's done some training. Like he's genuinely like really fit, but like just completely misreading the situation. But is absolutely enthralled with the tale and the excitement of potentially being ambushed as like a test.
So he's more excited about it. He's not so much taking it like serious, or like doesn't really think it's like a threat.
I think he recognizes that it's a threat, and that's why he kind of like people die, like people get hurt in some of his rituals, but the chance to prove himself supersedes the risk factor in his head.
And would we know what the rituals are that he's talking about?
Give me a history check.
Okay.
Your DC will be fairly flat because you're well traveled, more so than pretty much everyone. The Ixals have blood magic is their thing. That is their way of kind of like superseding the limits that have kind of fallen on Evermore after the scattering. And there's been all kinds of horrible rumors about like what they do to kids and like what they do to like animals and stuff like that, and all these kind of bloody, gory rituals. But you know that it's more. There's more like culture and like religion and mysticism involved. It's not just like barbarous acts for the sake of doing them. But he's not lying either. Like people are not known to survive some of these rituals, and dying of exsanguination is absolutely a risk if you're involved in some of them. So his culture is not without risk, and often has plenty of tests and challenges to prove oneself.
Interesting. Well, I don't know that I would enjoy taking part in these rituals, but I would certainly like to watch.
Oh, of course, Guardian. You would be an honored guest should you visit our humble city.
Make note of it.
Again, I didn't want to take up too much of your time and just kind of pardons himself in front of the missus. I wish you guys to have a great time. I just wanted to introduce myself.
Well met, Yuri.
Well met, thank. And he'll saunter on over back to not his table, the table of turtles.
How many turtles are there?
There's 3.
Where's the other one at?
You don't see him.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's that lovely interruption. Was there anything else you wanted to do prior to like dinner being called formally?
No, really just looking around, looking for anyone else suspicious while they're eating. And he's just enjoying this monstrosity of a meal, this turducken.
It's good. It's real good. The layers, good stuff.
Strange, but I find it appealing.
I'll have to steal a bite sometime. This salad isn't half bad, honestly. The wood on the spoons, though, could be a little more sturdy. You probably got maybe 1 or 2 good whacks of them.
One's all it'll take.
I'll hold you to that.
Then he kind of like casually flips his hand over and shows her his palm where he's got a fork stashed already.
Impressive, I have to say. I'm excited. We'll see what happens.
Oh, just wait. Yeah, other than that, just looking around the room, trying to see if they can spot any other ones.
I will leave you there I imagine we'll probably get more people in for the dinner for that, but again, if you think of anything else, let me know. We switch to our lovely Odalie, who I believe was in the library still, if I'm not mistaken, reading up on some things.
I had sent a message to Lyria
Yes.
that we needed to meet.
Correct. I will say that. What is she? Check this real quick, 'cause, it's been a bit. Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. She would meet you relatively quickly, given the current situation that is unfolding. There'd be kind of an urgency to her getting to you, and I mentioned she seemed kind of razzled, at least not as what's the word I'm looking for? Perfectly. You know how some people are just like very, like every hair in place, kind of orderly. She's a little, not a far cry, but she could use a night off. But long story short, she does meet up with you. I'd probably say within 20 minutes of that message going out. Eyes kind of alert, not the usual kind of calm and like just. The word I'm looking for is eluding me, but basically she's not as calm as she usually is. But she comes up to you and you wanted to meet in person.
Yes, I'm going to hand her the papers, and while she's looking at them, I'm gonna prestidigitation her ass because we can't have that.
She begins to read. Spell goes off. I knew I liked you. Thank you. And continues. Whoa, what did you? She goes to like kind of adjust her glasses a little bit. You hear like an audible click on both lenses, and a slight kind of change in color. And she begins to read. Okay. Did you get this here? Was this from Wicked City?
Oh yes, what was the name of that house again? I am missing it in my notes.
The
bullshit one?
Yeah.
Barrel?
Barrel, thank
Barrel?
you. Yes.
Yes, party in the... Yeah, we both knew. Was in the rooms of House Verrill. I thought I'd see how they party, and it turns out they party with demons.
Yes. Oh, devils, to be specific.
Oh, who can tell them apart? Fiends.
Fiends, absolutely. This is alarming, to say the least. This is just a pact, part of a summoning ritual. Ingathel? Does that ring a bell?
It means very little to me, but they're building a contraption to harness magic through a crystal to do micro-welding. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. They're quite proud of that. The Fiend, I think they'd be proud of if they pull it off, but my taking this has caused a bit of a commotion in my wake.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
I think they're shitting themselves.
I'd be too if I had something as damn. This could bring their whole house down. Excellent work as usual, I have to say. I'm very glad you're back. You come here, you're here less than an hour, and you uncover a cult in one of our highest houses. I think I'm sending you on assignment ever again. Okay, I will see to the proper authorities here that this gets... Well, I'm probably going to make a copy of it first, if I'm going to be honest. And then I will send it up and see if we can begin to dismantle this house. It most likely won't be during the wedding, if only to keep that side of the politics in order for now. But we will be keeping an incredibly close eye on them for the duration of this wedding to make sure nothing of this ilk comes by. Did they bring that device here? Really?
But did they have the whole device, or was it a miniature? I can't remember.
It was like a prototype that they were messing with.
It was a prototype.
The goal. Either they're really close or they're just so far gone they don't see the risk. This is. I've never heard of an ingot though. And I would say to you, the nature of Evermorn is such that like outer planar creatures have an extremely difficult time getting in, which means almost any and all powerful outlanders are either really well known or have never been known. So the latter is obviously more terrifying than the former, because it's like if he's been so good that no one has heard of him, especially a devil which likes to make pacts and have people work for them and stuff like that. There's more of a paper trail than just some random demon running around eating people. But the other third option, that it somehow broke through whatever difficulties Evermorn produces in order to block that kind of transfer, is also alarming to her. So there's a lot of kind of alarm bells ringing and potential threats kind of going off in her head. But she thanks you again. This is incredible work. Thank you. What are your plans for the rest of the night?
I don't know. See what other parties I can find, I guess. Concerns me that they have a specific name. I don't know how one would even go about getting such a thing, but perhaps we'll slow them down.
Indeed. Please be careful.
I always am.
That's fair. All right, well, I'll see you later. I will keep you briefed. Probably in a clandestine matter, so if someone you haven't seen runs up to you, that might be me. And she begins to walk off with this in hand.
Righto. Back to the castle, I guess.
Okay. Castle proper. Is there any place specifically in the castle you wanted to go to?
Not really. I did so good at the beginning of the night that now I'm kind of like, whoa, fuck.
I will say the welcome dinner you would know would be happening within 10 minutes. So that's where
I guess I'll head to that.
Okay, awesome. And you would have a table that would include some of your associates as part of like honored guests, essentially, unto yourself. I'd imagine, given the nature of your work, it'd be closer to a door or an exit. So just factor that into like your mental positioning. But you do have a dedicated table for them, and if you do sit at it, you would meet your compatriots there, including so Joffrey would be there for sure. Your goblin would probably be there first and is extremely excited to eat. He's done his best to kind of not be as aggressive looking, like doesn't have his plate armor on. It's more like the padded kind of gambeson on for now. Has his weapon like hidden under the table, but is just Crosby. Yeah, he's super excited to be here and eat. But yeah, Crosby. Oh, what are you gonna eat? Are you planning to eat like a lot? Are you just can we eat a lot?
Yeah, we can eat a lot.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I don't go to these things.
Well, you should try everything then.
I like that idea. This wicked kind of goblin grin comes on.
Oh, so cute.
But Evelyn and Gabrielle would also be there. Far more prim and proper than Crosby. But yeah, the whole gang is here more or less, just ready to eat and just... They are more of in a relaxing mood. I don't think they understand quite yet that the evil you've uncovered and the fact that they may still be on duty. But for now, they're excited to relax and have a meal.
Yeah, for now we're just chilling.
Okay, awesome. Is there anything else you wanted to do or kind of interact with in regards to like the people in the room or even just the menu or anything like that?
I think what I am doing is, at the first opportunity to sort of get away with it, well, two things. I'm keeping an eye out for anybody from House Dick and Balls, Verrill. whatever they are. Keeping an eye out for anyone that I saw in that room.
Sure.
Or any chatter about, thefts or anything. But at the first opportunity where I feel I can get away with it without really being seen, I'm going to spend a charge on my Medallion of Thoughts and cast Detect Thoughts.
Wow. Okay.
And just kind of probe individually people around me. Just surface thoughts only.
Okay. Got it. Can do.
What is the range on this damn spell in this version?
I have not had it used in 2024.
Oh, sure. Don't tell me how Detect Thoughts works, you piece of shit.
2024.
Dirty motherfucker. Dirty. Hateful is what it is.
It is. Sense thoughts. You sense the presence of thoughts within 30 feet of yourself that belong to creatures that know languages or are telepathic. You don't read the thoughts, but you know that a thinking creature is present. It's blocked by a foot of stone, yada yada. Read thoughts. Target one creature you see, and within 30 feet, you've detected. You learn what is most on the target's mind right now. If the target doesn't know any languages and isn't telepathic, you learn nothing. As a magic action, you can go deeper and force them to make a saving throw, and then go from there.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm just going from person to person, surface level only. Just
okay.
And I'm not trying to be invasive or creepy about it. I'm just trying to make sure that that first surface level thought isn't fiendish or panicked.
Okay.
If somebody seems really worried or freaked out, I might focus on them a bit more. But if it's just, scrumptious, whatever, what I'm gonna do tonight, I'm trying not to be a creep about it.
Okay, I hear you. I will say about 8 minutes later, you see the two brothers of House Varel come in, and they look frazzled. It looks like they both got into a fight. And they had a little bathroom cleanup, tucked some things in or whatever. But ties.
One of them was pretty shit-faced, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So I have to say, give me a perception check if you don't mind.
Oh boy, I don't know if I'm good at that. Okay. I hate. Back. Okay, perception.
Everything? You hate everything? It's everything.
In case you guys haven't noticed, LS is a huge fan of the 20.
I have a D4, and I'm gonna use it because I wanna hit 20 if I can.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Yay! 22. Hell yeah. You'll notice that there is some kind of concealer going on in the sober brother, as it looks like he took a shot in the eye area region. Some kind of like a pin is holding part of his shirt together. It's very well hidden, and it's really because you hit a 22. The drunk brother is completely sober right now.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Is 100% sober, and his knuckles are scraped up red. Both hands. His clothing also has been kind of hastily repaired, more or less, and has been kind of forced to look in. They both also... their eyes are darting everywhere. It's not necessarily looking for someone, they're just trying to take everything in, as if they're expecting something, as if perhaps something didn't go well, and there's an anticipation nature of it. Even when they sit down, it's not like a full sitting into the seat. It's they're very much upright, ready to go. Not necessarily in an athletic stance, but they're not. Their guard is 100% up the whole time. They're trying their best to hide it, but with the 22, you absolutely catch that. Yeah, that's what you get from those two.
I'm not gonna look at them. Or am I? Am I that much of a cunt? Yeah, I'm just gonna... once I clock them, I'm just gonna raise a glass and wave them over.
Okay.
I'm 100% that bitch.
Okay, awesome. After, a moment, the music's
my new friends!
Oh yes, and then they put on the noble face, right? Like the kind of the noble mask, if you will, and they get up. Of course, yes, they get up and come over and grace you with their presence. And how are you? How's the evening going? We had a great time beforehand.
Oh, I'm needing some food on my. I'm just gonna kind of act sloppy drunk. I'm just.
Okay. All right.
I'm just needing to put some food in this. Are you good? Are you still?
I was, and my brother and I had a bit of a discussion, and maybe used a little bit of the arcane, if you will, and brought me back to where I should have been. Because I do have duties to my house and representing it here, so I had to unfortunately get rid of some of the sauce, if you will. But
You're so noble.
We do what we can for our family, and just again with that 22%, you catch like just the "ooh, I'm gonna kill my brother" kind of look that he had, but shuts it down as soon as it comes up. But yes, absolutely, get some food in you. May I suggest the salmon here is.
Oh, I eat fish.
It's quite delectable, if I may say so. But if you're willing, we'll seek you out later tonight when I catch back up to you, and I can have the party continue on.
That sounds lovely.
Indeed.
Am I getting any surface level?
There's initially from the surface, he's just like, where the fuck did that goddamn sheet go? I can't believe we lost this shit. This it's how bad it can be. Like, he's got a very analytical mind, so he starts like his brain starts doing threat assessments of like where this could go, and he's also like shutting that down. Like, I can't think of that right now. It's out of my hands. I cannot afford to like tear this entire palace apart looking for this manifesto, more or less, that will damn my house and my soul at this point. So there's a lot of like
probably gone already, buddy.
Yeah, there's a tremendous amount of nervous energy that he's trying to like placate and bring down, but also trying to look like he's not shitting himself and by interacting with you in such a boisterous...
So he doesn't seem to suspect me.
No, he's not putting two and two together.
I love that for me.
Yeah. To you, you're just, you're another noble who is running around partying. The chances that you would have sticky fingers and then also invite him over to your table.
No thoughts, head empty.
Yeah, yep, exactly. And his brother is a little more on the cautious side, like, what's happened. Like, not necessarily thinking that you did anything, but just, trying to track points. Where this could have gone. Well, she's too drunk to have done anything really, and what would she do with it? Yada yada. Also, the fact that Infernal and Abyssal are languages that aren't spoken with any kind of frequency here. So even if you did find it, you wouldn't know what to do with it. So, but yeah, he's just kind of again pissed at his brother, and like his eye really hurts. So that's also another, like, the throbbing of the eye. He's like, I need to get some painkillers because he took a drunk.
And is he got some of the gray that they're trying to hide?
No, his is just the. He's just hiding the bruise because his brother punched him in the face, and yeah, it's swelling, and you can't walk into be a noble, walk into a dinner with like a big shiner. So, yeah. But neither of them are too thrilled with their current situation, but are playing the part of being happy to see you.
Cool.
But yeah, after a bit of pleasantries, we must go back to our table. But if you don't mind, later on, perhaps we have a dance. And
fantastic.
I'd love so. All right.
If I'm still upright.
We'll see what we can do about that. And his brother mosey on away. I will say, in regards to the other parts of your spell, people around you, a lot of them are like, it's very much like, oh, this social event, and I can't wait for the dinner to officially start. It's a mix of I'm excited to be here and Jesus Christ, this is 4 days.
That is way too long a wedding.
It's way too long, and I just want to go home. I just want to be in my bed. I don't even eat this food. A lot of that is from the visitors, but they're here for political reasons. You don't clock any outwardly malicious kind of behavior. There is some, of course, political nonsense happening. Oh, I hate that person, and I'm gonna try to trip her on the way out, or
me too, girl.
Yeah, it's just kind of petty, noble bullshit.
Love
I can't
that.
believe she wore the same color I did, and yada yada yada, and just that kind of nonsense happening. But nothing that is a threat to the wedding party or people in general outside of maybe a decline in social status.
Awesome. Feel great.
All right. Okay. And with that, I'm going to leave you there before the dinner starts, and we'll fast forward over to Team Cellar Basement. I believe is Buckley and Wakchia. The single guard. I got that right? Don't look at me like that.
Well,
Did
you're
I get it
fine.
wrong?
I just thought we were going to take a break because I got.
Oh, you want a break? You want to take a break?
You're good. No, it's totally fine. If you want to do it now, we can.
People don't know. My sister's bladder is the size of a ping pong ball, so we have to take a break.
It's been 2 hours, Dennis. I had to pee. I drank a lot of water.
We'll be back in 10 minutes. Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys. We'll be back.
5.
I know.
Tornado.
5 means we're live. I'm trying to get the image out of my head of being hit in the face by a 5-pound rat at tornado speeds
I'm gonna.
and what that would be like.
It was a tornado of rats. The entire tornado was just rats.
It was just rats. It wasn't even wind. It was just rats.
It was just rats. Yeah.
Getting
Okay.
hit in the face by 5 pounds of anything is going to suck.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Like, I think you just.
Andy was
I think
already
there's a
bearing the
mental
weight of
element.
that Pope hat, so
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think it's the mental anguish of the mental damage. Being hit with a rat.
God.
Psychic rat damage. Okay.
Mhm, mhm.
Awesome.
Or conversely, against the
Oh,
rats,
man.
it's psychic pope damage.
Right. The poor rats didn't deserve this. Oh god. All right, I just cleanse the image. Okay, we're okay. All right, so I'm gonna come back to Ollie, who was basically trailing this group to the cellars with your pass without a trace on, which lasts an hour, and you're well within that. If you don't mind rolling me a just perception check to see if you can clock what's going on outside of this particular thing. Like, obviously you're focused on this, and that's fine, but just trying to see if you're clocking anything else in your vicinity while you're following.
For
As long as doing that, you should
funsies,
totally clear the initiative counter.
That's a good call.
Before
Thank
you
you. You're-
And then hide it.
And then
That's
hide
a
it.
good reminder, Foos.
What's up?
No,
He was just throwing me under the bus.
Brandy took your.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was looking up the rat tornado so I could show you guys in the meantime. I was very distracted.
I also just noticed that was quote 400. Everybody,
Nice,
Oh my
congratulations.
it's a
Nice.
milestone. Anyway, for funsies, I'm going to rage, which in the new one isn't necessarily get all mad grr. It's tap into the primal forces, and it lets me use strength, and which is representation of my connection to the primal forces to do things like perceive.
Oh, wow.
This is the most joke
So this is
character.
a spiritual connection. I am not straining all of my muscles to see.
Straining all your muscles to see. I
Okay.
love this.
24. All right. I will say, on your way down, you would, as you're tracking them, you would have clocked.
You know what? I'm realizing a conundrum with, like, I was like, I'll use the new thing, but I can't concentrate on a spell when I rage, and that's more critical.
Okay.
So knock 5 off of that.
I mean,
Oh,
a
I'm sorry,
19 is
just-
not bad.
Only 3 actually. 21 still.
21 is great.
Yeah.
I will say you would have clocked the Goliath guardian kind of entourage coming down for dinner. Gothag and his wife and his champion all kind of making their way down. Yeah, no incident that you can see on their way in or anything, but just someone of note that you would have tracked on your way in. But that all being said, you follow them probably like a good 100 feet down this corridor, and then down a door, open a door, which does not look like it would be a cellar door, but leads to an immediate kind of spiral staircase, which is lit by torches on sconces on the whole way down. You probably go down like a good 2 floors underground, where you're in kind of this stone, very cool, dry, be perfect for a wine cellar area, where you could see where like there were previously like installed racks and stuff, and they've been kind of not makeshift, but new kind of ironwork bolted into the stone, where they have kind of makeshift jail cells here, where at this point it's up to you if you want to go any further, but I will say you're probably like 30-ish feet behind them, like still on the stairway, but you have like an angle down to what they're doing. But if you wanted to see anything further than that, you'd have to risk getting detected potentially.
Yeah, let's we'll go forward a little bit. You said there was or was not a door I would have to go through?
Well, if you were following them, you already went through the door. The door was already unlocked. They didn't seem to close it on their way down.
Gotcha. then I will, as long as I'm not going to end up behind a door that'll very obviously open and close if I try and leave.
Okay.
That's going to be the final barrier. I go, well, that's as far as I'm going.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. But yeah, you could prop the door open. You could keep it open but unlocked, however you want to deal with that particular door. I am going to ask. Well, I assume Wakchia is not moving quietly. That you're carrying like a literal. Yeah. So there's enough ambient noise from that alone. Buckley, I imagine you were not stealthing your way to this jail cell.
No, him and his brother are probably just like chatting up a storm now about probably Buckley's probably just talking about ways to improve the armor that's on this ragtag person, I guess.
I mean, the first step would be making it actually fit.
Yeah, I mean, you can also see a few nicks down there. The boots look a little hot.
I wonder what could have happened. That the certain sudden thermal expansion of steel is unusual beyond certain temperatures.
This is true. But it is very effective, from what I tell.
Effective in stopping the boot wear?
Well, I mean, it looks like that crack may have healed a little bit.
You know the dangers of tempering and retempering steel.
Oh, yes. We should probably put some water on its stat.
That would just cause... Oh, that'd be horrific, actually.
I know. Wouldn't it be great?
Oh, God, yeah. He'll continue on that line of kind of thinking. But yeah, to answer your question, Ollie, they are making enough noise that you could comfortably manipulate a door without...
I hope our talking doesn't override somebody shutting a door behind us.
And of course, the guard, when he gets to the cell, brings out the, of course, obnoxious ring of keys, which jingle like crazy.
Jeez.
Yeah, and it's an iron gate, so it's never oiled enough. So of course, you get the little whine as it opens.
That sound is my nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. LS just stays with WD-40. Anyway, door opens. If you don't mind, Your Highness, oh no, ma'am, because they don't know it's your Highness. So yeah, ma'am, if you don't mind, just depositing the person here. We'll keep him in holding for now.
All right. She's gonna like turn to face him for a second and just, well, I guess we'll find out what happens to you sooner or later. But this all could have been very different, I think. And she's gonna just kind of gently, but also toss him in, but like enough that he can land on his feet, not to like shove him onto his,
right,
you know?
yes. Humanely toss him into the cell.
Correct, you know? Yeah.
Okay. Your strength, his size, no problem. Get him in there. He lands on his burnt feet and then quickly slides onto his bum as he's then is attempting painfully to take off this boot. But realizes some of him might come with this boot. So there's a decision.
Wearing socks,
He's not wearing socks?
I don't think so.
He's hastily put on. Jeez.
Well, that's
He
part of
doesn't
your
like
problem.
socks.
You're not wearing any of the proper undergear that you're supposed to be wearing. You don't wear armor straight to the flesh. What is wrong with you? Adding more fuel to the other fire.
He gathers something in his mouth and then thinks better of it and swallows it. But you were about to get spat on, but it's just I've taken enough.
I don't think Buck would have caught that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, yeah.
I don't think he's like so up here right now, which is
the guard turns to Wakchia. Lord Alivik should be here soon, I imagine. Is there anything do you want to wait till he gets here to interrogate him, or you're not a part of the security detail, so don't feel like you're bound to be here for this.
I'd prefer to stay here. I'll stay. If you could just do me a favor and send someone to fetch my grandson. He could learn a thing or two from this.
That someone would be me, ma'am.
Oh, go get him, please.
Give me a persuasion or intimidation, please.
The best part is you
Sure.
haven't told him how old your grandson is. He's like, you want me to bring like a 9-year-old to come watch an interrogation? What's wrong
Can you
with
go
you,
find
lady?
some wandering 5-year-old to bring him in here, please? Thank you very much. Fuck,
He walks in, he's like,
shit.
"Whoa, an interrogation!"
You said intimidation or persuasion? I think it's the same for me, right? Yeah. It is the same. All right, we'll see.
I think you said that.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
Hey, all right.
Come
He's
here. Come on.
He looks up at you. Despite the fact that you are in incognito mode, you still have a commanding, regal presence to you, and you've absolutely put that to bear on this poor guard. Yes, ma'am. We'll get that. Just please make sure. He like hands you the key ring. Just for whatever reason, just hold on to that. And he runs up.
Nope.
Now, Ollie. Can I have you make a stealth roll for me as one of the guards is about to exit, literally up the path that you're at? And you would have heard this happening, so it's not like you're not getting caught flat-footed. You could have made some adjustments if you'd like. But regardless, there's a hurried guard coming your direction.
I'll have to figure out how I can add like the plus 10 into the math.
Sure.
But for
Well,
now,
you
we'll
just
do
say
that.
add
Like
plus 10.
31.
Yeah, you are
God.
invisible. He runs clean by you. I will also mention that they did mention that Lord Alaric is coming to talk to this prisoner potentially, so something to think of as well. But he runs out, doesn't even notice you at all, and he's out of here within a few seconds. But yes, in the interim, you are left here with the prisoner and Lord Buckley. And the prisoner is just shooting dagger eyes at Buckley, but that's essentially what's happening there.
I think we're just. He's gonna pick up small gossip with his brother about the fallen, but he's gonna try to be. I mean, I guess it doesn't need to be coy about it anymore because we're in a cellar with just us.
Yep. I never thought I would have seen one here.
I
Personally,
didn't know they were real. If I'm being honest with you, I just thought it was like a folk story.
it's because you spend too much time in that damn forge of yours. You touched grass
Well, I
every
mean-
now and then.
I don't need to touch grass when I can touch flame.
Well, they're real, clearly.
Clearly, he doesn't look quite happy either.
Would you be?
I was told, look at him.
And put yourself in his very hot shoes.
All I'm saying is he treated the older lady. Wait, she's still here, right? Yeah, never mind. All I'm saying is he treated her way better than he treated me.
Of course, she didn't steal his land.
You say he didn't steal his lamb?
She didn't steal his land.
Oh. I mean, I didn't either.
He benefited from it, though. We benefited from it, though, I should say.
After how many years does it not count anymore?
That question you should ask him.
Well, clearly, not enough time has elapsed.
He does look malnourished, though.
Are you hungry? I'm gonna take that as a yes.
You can physically hear him biting his tongue.
No. You don't have to eat your tongue. I'll get you actual food.
You are not getting any responses from him right now.
It's rather difficult, isn't he?
You are his enemy.
Don't act like you're not me.
I'm not talking to him. I know better. I'm not antagonizing him.
I mean, I was just talking about how poorly the workmanship on his armor was, but I didn't know that he wasn't a guard when I asked him that. I actually offered my services.
I see. Yeah, well, that clearly went over well.
Well, sometimes you just stumble upon things that you shouldn't.
I applaud your... What's the word I'm looking for? Not resoluteness, just thoroughness, I guess. Doesn't even have a smithy here. Well, I mean, you kind of do, but...
I 100% do. I mean, I don't.
Like here. I mean, you didn't bring it to the bar. You'd have to take the guard off his post, strip him, fix his armor, then give it back.
I mean, I'm sure that's a reasonable reason to take a break.
And any of our poor neighbors trying to actually enjoy something. Now,
I guess you're right. You know what? I probably should have realized that the fact that the armor didn't fit should have been the first cue that something was wrong, not that I needed to fix the armor. You're onto it. I shouldn't focus so much on the quality of one's gear.
No, you're...
Look at you being wise, brother.
I'm just trying to stay alive. We brought Grandma here, and she told us not to do anything stupid. And here we are in a makeshift jail cell cellar with a half-burnt... Do you think she would approve of our actions right now?
I mean, we did thwart whatever plan he has planned.
We were personally here sent to socialize. To gain social experience.
We are socializing. I met Walk Chica.
Ma'am,
you do not like my people either. I'm sorry.
Oh, what? Were you talking to me now?
Did I not say your name right? I probably didn't say your name right. Damn it.
You absolutely did not. And also, you are talking way too much. So, if you could stop or move away from me, I'd appreciate that.
I didn't know I was new. I'm sorry.
She goes back to tuning out.
Apologies, but we were told by our grandmother to talk a bit. So forgive my brother for his boldness. We've been tasked in socializing more because apparently we don't do it enough. So if he's been quite chatty, apologies on his behalf.
Someone thinks the two of you don't talk enough?
Yes.
I think they'd get along swell, don't you?
Dangerously so, yes.
Should we introduce him later?
No.
That's a yes.
That's a no, brother.
Every time she looks away from you, it has the air of an old person turning off their hearing aid, just going back to blissful peace. When she tunes out, she's fully tuning out. She has no idea what you're saying.
Buckley catches none of it, I'm sure.
She sucks at it. She's just looking around, anywhere but the two of you.
Perhaps socializing in their cultures. Maybe just look in the distance.
I think she's purposefully ignoring you.
Do you think she's ignoring me? Are you ignoring me? Ma'am?
Brother, if you want to... She has the keys to that cell. You could very easily get placed in there yourself. So just...
Oh, God.
All right. Well, I guess we'll not... But what's the conundrum? Should we socialize or not?
I think we were supposed to gain the wisdom to know when and how. The when being important.
So you're saying this is the time we don't talk?
Correct.
I'm just in the shadows going, yes it is. Just to myself. You did give me something. I was zoning out, looking up the stairs, are they coming back? And then finally you gave me something interesting. I was like, all right, I doubt I need to blackmail these guys, but their grandma doesn't approve, so I guess I got some leverage if I need this guy to bend. Just doing anything to keep myself paying attention.
Oh God. There'll be probably a good 5 minutes more before Alaric comes. Is there anything you guys wanted to talk about or discuss before that happens?
I think Buckley's gonna try at least twice more during this thing they call small talk.
I will say the
Oh,
second
no.
time you get a brother-sized elbow to the ribs.
That's a huge elbow. The whole size of a whole brother?
And the whole brother. It is an elbow that has met your ribs more than once. You know it well, but it is a you stop kind of thing. But shortly after, now, Ollie, are you're hunkered tight, and I'm going to keep that stealth roll for you. Do you want to stay there the entire time, or did you want to make?
I wanted to keep posted up. If I could hear what's being said, I want to be able. I want to be as far away as possible while still hearing clearly, so that I can leave when I need to.
All right, I do just want to be clear. Like, the lord of this castle, more or less, in regards to defense, is coming here through, like, gonna walk past you essentially on the way in.
That's probably fine. He's not gonna see me.
Okay, all right.
It's probably fine. He's not gonna see me.
And this guy enters the scene by dragging Joe's character in by his ear. He shouldn't, but
Oh god, that's hilarious. All right, so I will say within 5 minutes, you hear like plated boots coming down the hall. What sounds like at least 2 pair coming through, and you hear kind of like, so you found him and like just kind of catching the lord up more or less. He was sole guard in the dining hall. Like, what is going on? And they kind of like, yeah, he took Chet's place. We don't know where he went. Just he was wearing his armor. Chet was supposed to be on duty. It's like, Dad, it's just what I told you. You all have to be deployed in pairs. From now on, no one is on duty who is not at least within eyesight of another guard. That is inconceivable. All right, well, and he continues to walk down the stairs there. Does have a high perception. Okay. He does walk right by you, and his crew kind of marching on down, and they comes down. Lord Alaric he's middle-aged, kind of salt and pepper beard, same thing with the hair kind of slicked back, somewhat short, but kept back overall. Like 5'10", but kind of stocky. Sword and board style kind of equipment on him. Giant kind of what's it called? His house emblem on his front tabard and on his cape. And as he comes down, immediately clocks Wakchia. You are foreign to this land, if I'm not mistaken. I would like to offer you my thanks, and kind of offers his hand for arresting this person. I understand you were critical to that, and bringing him to justice. On the behalf of House Vane, we thank you.
you're welcome. She'll shake his hand. I imagine her big old giant hand just kind of dwarfs his.
Absolutely.
Does shake it real quick, and I did notice that there did seem to be a rather low amount of guards in the, I suppose, eating area. So hopefully that's been updated.
Yes, that was an oversight, but the gold coin stops with me. That has been addressed and shall be not an issue going forward. Apologies for the inconvenience.
This was actually kind of fun.
Yeah, I told you she liked it.
There was a smile creeps onto his face that he quickly erases. It was a matter of protocol, but well, thank you again. And Lord Buckley and Buckley, I see you have been here representing your house well, I've heard.
This
Apparently
feels like a
I'm
law firm.
socializing incorrectly.
Not with that name. It's a used car sales dealership.
Rude. We make the finest cars.
Listen, it's a place you can go to get a solid deal on a family car.
Oh,
God.
You're not ripping anybody off.
He offers his hand out to the both of you. I'm glad you've somehow extricated yourselves from your workshop and forge, respectively.
He'll definitely blush at that. Like, was it that loud?
No. I just well, I'm trying to keep abreast of everything here, but I'm glad the matriarch brought you two out. So, I plan on interrogating this man. As you are now obviously involved, you may stay if you wish.
We gotta go do proper socializing, I guess. This is the wrong place to do it, as my brother has painfully made me aware. But I needed you to know at least before word get out upstairs, I guess. He appears to be that of the fallen.
Yes, I can see that through his what's left of his helmet.
Also, his I wouldn't take off his boots for a minute. He appears not to know how to wear socks, and therefore might have a hard time coming off.
Looks so like the heat damage at his boots. I'm gonna assume this is your doing.
That was a nice time seeing you. Good luck with your interrogation, and I'm sure I'll see you around.
He offers you his hand a final time. Do you take it?
He'll shake it, give a pat on the shoulder.
He does not let go of you, and he pulls you in. What happened here stays between us.
That was my plan.
That is
Which
your.
is why I also don't want to be here any longer than I need to be.
I need you to say that this is your oath. This wedding must proceed. Do I make myself clear?
Right. You have a very important job to do,
I do.
and I will do my part. You have my word.
He hears what he needs to hear and lets go of your hand.
It takes him a minute to realize that that's what he needed to say.
Your brother is rolling his eyes out of his skull.
It's also funny to think this, like, absolutely proper looking, like, knight dude with all these house seals is pulling in your flaming orange hair, and he's just like, yes, you say all the wrong words initially, and then eventually, like...
It's like when you learn to play Guitar Hero.
Yeah, just
missing all the notes. He's
very professional person, and then you're just obnoxious ass, like, huh? Oh, yeah, I got you.
Your brother quickly, you have my word as well. Lord Vane, and he sends a guard to escort you back. Like, see the Buckleys back to the table, please, safely.
On the way out, he just completely way too loud. Like, he's not trying to conceal it at all. He's like, does this make us paladins now? Do we just swear oaths?
This is the folly of youth.
I'm kidding.
There is a spot in the recruitment. I could put in a good word for you, Buckley, if you'd want to put some of the swords you make to use.
I've been learning how to fight. I mean, you don't get these muscles without working the forge right.
There's a joke in there that's inappropriate that I'd like to make, but I won't, given current company. But
Ponder what the joke was.
After the wedding is done, and if you feel you could put those muscles to use, I'd love to have a brief sparring session with you, see how you're holding up.
Challenge accepted.
You get another shot to the ribs on the way out, and your brother's like,
What?
Do you understand what you've just done?
I don't know. We're fighting, right? Sparring?
He's the finest sword in most of this land.
Yeah, but I have the finest sword. And armor.
You know what? I think you need to learn this lesson. You don't seem to understand some things, and we're gonna do me a favor and wait till after the wedding to tell Grandma that you've challenged Lord Vane to a duel.
You just hear repeat, "You have my word."
The guard is very poorly stifling laughter in his helmet right now, but is doing his best to escort you back.
On the way out, Michael's just gonna look over his gear and see if there's anything that needs repair.
Whose gear, his or your brother's?
The guards.
Oh, guard stuff is in good shape. As you're walking past the other guard with a towering, large, just absolutely jacked Furbolg is now being walked the opposite direction, who seems really excited, just kind of happy demeanor in general, but just overflowing with excitement, almost like he's been overstimulated. But that's essentially...
He looks way more approachable than she did.
I don't disagree, but it could be a cultural thing.
Should we socialize now, or should we wait?
We were told by the
I'm gonna
Lord
say hello.
Keep to go back to our tables.
I'm gonna go. I just said, hello, sir. Lord Buckley.
Oh,
Should you
hello!
need Should you need
Yes!
any armor or weaponry, let me know. Come visit us on your way out, and we'll get you taken care of. You look like
He offers
a
you
challenge that I'm ready to accept.
like a huge handshake. You notice he has no armor on him whatsoever, and grips you firmly and is like, "Oh, please, my body is my weapon." And he just kind of flexes.
Oh.
He's got impressive physique here.
No weapons
but-
at all. I'll tell you what, come by anyways, and we'll see what we can do. Maybe you'll find something you like.
Is this customary for you to exchange armaments as a cultural thing? Maybe
It's
I'm
my
coming
pride
in-
and joy. It's my work.
It's your pride.
Yes.
He
He makes
did not-
enchantments.
I did not bring weapons with me, so apologies.
Oh,
but-
you don't need a trade. Just come on by. Just stop by
Okay.
on your way out. I'll get you squared away with some really good armor.
but I don't
and a
use
weaponry. So you're all going to be a challenge. All right, I'll think of something. It's just gonna kind of look him up, up
Okay.
and down, study him, see
Well,
if there's
it was-
anything that would.
It was nice meeting you,
potentially-
Bucklesby, Buckaroo.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
What was it again?
Yes, all of the above.
Okay.
Is that
Your culture is very
Mom?
confusing.
aunt, sister,
Huh? Oh,
the old lady?
have you met my grandma? She's big like me.
Your grandma too.
Yeah.
Very nice. My grandma also brought me here.
Aren't they great? They're so wise. They know so much. They've seen so much of the world.
Is she also strict with you? Does she not let you do things?
No, she often takes me off to do things.
Oh, very nice. Well, put in a good word for me, will you?
For grandma? Does she?
She said maybe I'll have 5 words to me.
Oh, you do talk a lot, though.
Yes. I've been told I
That's
need to
not-
work on it. I'm trying.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I could say anything that would change her mind.
Perhaps a good weapon will change your mind.
Please don't do
What kind of weapons do you use
me.
normally? Yeah. Or her? Alright, so you are... Okay. It's gonna be hard to work with. Maybe I can get you some sort of wraps for your knuckles. You know what? I'll think on it. Yeah, don't keep her waiting. She looks like she won't be happy about that. And I'll talk to you later. Your name was?
Yori.
Yori.
Yes.
Very nice meeting you.
Likewise, sir. I'll figure out one of the names that I like the best, and then I'll use that. Is that fair?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll figure out a way to... I have some ideas.
As you say that, your brother has both hands on your back and is just pushing you forward. Goodbye, and just happily walks his way down. Less than a minute later, I'm not even gonna roll. His perception isn't high enough to track you. 31. walks down by you. The other guard is now here, and your
How
grandson.
about my boy? Is my boy gonna? No, my boy's the one that has low. He doesn't. He's a monk. He doesn't have good perception. That's fine.
I will double check,
think you would.
but I'm pretty sure he has good perception. He doesn't have 31 perception.
You can roll a nat 20.
No, even with a nat 20, I don't think.
Ninners has rolled 2 of them today.
Yes.
I think 3.
Yeah.
But also, is he making an active perception check right now?
He's not. He is very much excited.
Listen. No, it's fine.
It'd be passive 100%.
Listen.
It's totally fine. Yeah.
He gets guided. Grandma, and it just comes up and it's. I met some people on the way. I talked to the Guardians are here. I met Lord Golfang. We talked about he was attacked in his own bedroom here. Did you know that? Yeah.
I did not know that.
He slayed them.
All right, that's. Normally this is when we would say that we could still get answers from the body, but I don't know if they'd be particularly happy to see our blood magic being used upon the corpse. In addition to that, they would also need to give us access to the corpse. So this one I kept alive so that we can ask it some questions, because I imagined the wedding folk would be a little squeamish about us doing such things.
Are they squeamish around blood? It's natural. It comes out of your veins. It's like,
Blood, yes. Our magic, no, however. But I wanted to bring you here so you could watch an interrogation. And, I think she'll switch to giant, because she's going to assume that the guards don't understand giant. Just switch real quick, and this is also a chance to see if they'll actually do it correctly, or if I can give you an example of what a terrible interrogation looks like. Either way. It's a good learning experience.
Oh, thank you, Grandma. I appreciate your persistence in aiding my education.
Foozca, are you sure you don't want to switch to sign language? I'm trying to spy, and I don't speak Spanish.
Can you speak to one of these 5 languages, please? Thank you very much. Yeah. But I think, as things are, if they're looking like they're about to start the interrogation, she and her grandson will kind of, step back a little bit so that they could just watch and not necessarily participate, but just pay attention to it.
At the mention of blood magic, Alaric's kind of eyebrow peaks. This may be much to ask of a recent acquaintance, but I do indeed have possession of that corpse. And while certain more etiquette-concerned people may shun other methods, it is not beyond me.
Well then, I do believe we can make something work. You will need to fetch the rest of my entourage, however.
He just looks to the other guard and he's like,
I think she looks as well and is like, well, go. Fucking hop to it.
This guy's getting his steps in. So he's out.
Yep, goodbye.
Goes back upstairs again. You don't have to worry, Joe. It's so fucking ludicrously high.
Well, no, I'm just over there going, seriously? Silently, the spell doesn't last forever. You're just talking to this prisoner? Fucking, I wasted all my time on Buckley. Let's go.
At that point, you are see Alaric just kind of relax himself for a moment, addresses the man in the cage. Look, I understand your plight. I'm not a fan of the fact that you seek harm on my kin and my people, but I understand that you feel that we violated yours. Now, you can tell me what I want to know, and I promise you, you will be unharmed. You will be subject to our justice, which will likely mean incarceration for a time, but it will not mean torture or death. If you wish to make this difficult, then unfortunately I will have to employ means that are unpleasant and certainly ungentlemanlike. The cards are in your hands. And Achia, you're passive, right? You're not adding. Okay.
Yeah, she's watching, but yeah, not actually doing anything.
There's a moment of like kind of internal turmoil, at least, because he's already experienced a fair bit of pain. But this is also like the captain of his enemy kind of situation, so there's a bit of animosity there, and unfortunately I think this poor bastard would make the wrong decision and die for the cause, so to speak, and just you'll never get anything out of me, and he'll just kind of scurry back into the cell as much as he can, and Alaric will kind of be somewhat resigned, leans his sword up against the wall by you guys, and walks into the cell. I didn't want to do this. And just start beating on this poor guy. I'm going to have him do a couple of con checks to see if he cracks at any point. All right, not bad.
Stuffed bastard.
Yeah, he is. Oh, there it is.
Starting to weigh on him a little bit. Yep.
Yeah, he does start. He takes the beating initially quite well, but he starts moving to pressure points and joint locks and like potentially like start breaking fingers and stuff like that. And by probably like the third or fourth finger, he's just like, what do you want to know? Alaric will explain. I need to know everything you know. And he'll kind of explain that this wedding in its entirety has been infiltrated on multiple levels. He doesn't know everything because the part of the design was that, they worked in cells. So in case things like this happened, they couldn't all rat each other out. But he would make mention of some of the kitchen staff being compromised, some of the, like a lot of the help staff, not a lot, but like probably a handful of the help staff as well, which tracks with the one that Gothic found, sorry, I keep saying your name wrong. And what's the other thing? He would make note that the premise of this is to show that this, like House Vane and Elder Vale and all that, they're very susceptible, and they don't want to intentionally do damage to the other peoples of the land, like the guests and stuff. Hence him not being hostile to you, as you had no blood in the game. But this has been a long time coming, and this celebration is an affront to everything they more or less stand for and suffered. Like the amount of resources, like the gold and food and all the stuff that's come here is like exponentially more than his people has seen in like a decade. So it's just like everything is just like a giant kind of thing, like spit in the face to him. But he'll give me 1 second. He'll make mention of a person named Ilrich. That is Ilrich.
Wait, hold on. I lost my pencil. I don't know where it went. Okay, found it.
That is how it would be spelled, but he is the leader that he reports to. He's not sure there's anybody higher than him in this particular situation, but as far as he knows, he's not here. He was like planning the initial infiltration with the idea of ultimately harming members of House Vane and Buckley and all, like any of the noble houses. Poisoning was going to be something, so the kitchen staff are going to need to be kind of interrogated. Elements of sabotage was mentioned, but he doesn't know specifically what that was. He was part of like the poisoning crew.
Mm-hmm.
So, which, as far as he's concerned, this would go off more or less normally up until like the last night. So they wouldn't, because it makes no sense to start killing people the night they come in. They want everybody settled and then drop the bomb, kind of thing. So there's also, with talks of gifts and things like that being sabotaged. In addition to this,
Hey, Manners,
yes.
Having some actionable information from this guy. He may or may not have more to give, but any number of blood magic users is going to come down these stairs.
Uh-huh.
And that feels like the kind of people that might see through my bullshit. So I'm going to leave.
Oh, wait, did I? No, I never walked by you. Never mind, sorry. Good.
Yeah.
No, I followed you. And then found out you're a blood magic person and went, that could be a problem.
I have abilities I forgot about, and I was like, wait, I haven't crossed you yet.
Yeah.
I've just been in front of you the whole time.
And then you were like, what if I summoned a whole crew of people with this power? Like, I should leave, but he's going to say stuff. He said some stuff, and I have enough info to go back and be like, I did a good job, boss. So I'm going to leave.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So you can leave without any kind of hurry at that point. But yes, you make it out of there. Yes, he'll kind of elaborate on just kind of the intricacies of what they were trying to do. And he's really hateful and spiteful of the Elder Vale people, but that's essentially what you gather from that interrogation.
Interesting. She's gonna kind of linger. Obviously, she has to just because they're gonna bring the body and the blood magic over. But she'll kind of address Lord Alaric at that point. And so, all these things considered, do you plan on trying to smoke out the rest and ensure everyone will be safe, and also keep everyone from not knowing this is happening and keep the wedding also going?
I'll be honest with you, I didn't expect a plot of this size, but my orders from the king were clear. I will, of course, reconvene and update him on essentially what has happened, but there are greater forces at stake. Political forces that, I'm honest with you, despite all my years in court, I don't quite understand the need to show strength and things of that nature when people's safety are at risk. It's not my call. All I can do is my best in terms of protecting people. So, yeah.
Oh, it sounds like you and the king have a lot on your hands then.
Yes, it sounds like it. I thank you again for your candor and your help. And as he says that, you begin to hear the footsteps of one plateware and some non-platewares coming down. I instantly recognize your elements of your coven as they come down, confused as to why this little man asked them to come here. But see you and the grandson and like, oh, okay, all right. Hearty greetings to you, of course, and formal greetings to Alaric as they kind of filter in. One of them almost calls you Your Highness, but like River brings it back. You summoned us here.
Yes, we will especially need use of your blood magic, Nakwe, as she looks towards the sorceress that we brought along for. There is a body that will need to be interrogated. They seem to have killed it before they got any information. But we did seem to get a decent amount from this one.
Okay, well, death is no barrier to those of the initiated. And before she like kind of settles it, she looks over to Alaric, and then to you, and then to Alaric. It's like, yes, I've been redded. Thank you. It's fine.
He actually more or less initiated it. I mentioned that it is a tool that we could possibly use, but that most would be a little squeamish, but he doesn't seem to carry that weakness.
His head tilts for a second. But then realizes I'm okay with that.
It's a weird compliment, but I'll take it.
Yeah. As you guys are having your introductions and stuff, some more people come down the stairs this time, holding event. You hear what is a service table being wheeled down. It stops and then kind of like a bootleg gurney is being carried down the stairs with the body of a small gray-skinned kind of humanoid man-looking creature who was clearly impaled from the back to the front, just splitting the sternum, spine obliterated, clearly a lethal wound, one shot, and they begin to kind of keep him on the. It's not a great. The table's not designed for a body. So there's parts of him it's the arms
hanging
are
off.
falling off and they keep
Yeah,
it's a mess.
boy.
They're trying.
Yep.
Alex just leave us, please.
Fine, it's fine. Yeah, we'll make do. Don't worry about it.
Do you need anything other than the body?
As long as his blood is in him, that's all we'll need to get started.
All right, well, let me get out of your way and see what you can do. Now, from the sorcerer's perspective, what spell-like thing are you trying to do?
I think this would be a speak with dead.
Okay.
Just to kind of answer some questions.
Gotcha. Got it.
I will also mention, because it did come up, I don't know if there's some fucking weird shit happening here in Enners, but just for above the board stuff, Wakchia does have blind sight for 10 feet around her. So if there is ever a situation where something is...
If there is a hiding Joe near you.
If there's a Joe, I want to kick him out of the shadows. No, no, just saying. I don't know what else is happening. I don't know if there's someone else in the room or who has been in the room or anything like that.
Yep.
That's why when he was like, I've been hidden at the doorway, I was like, wait, I could see you. I can't see you. I haven't walked by you at all.
It worked out for me.
Yeah. Joe's good at what he does, apparently.
Yeah, no, that definitely worked out. But yeah, in case that comes up for anything else, I just wanted to make sure I made note of it so it wasn't something surprise. Yeah. But yes, so yeah, she would also explain that to everyone in the room, that the nature of how this is going to work, and to the idea that we have so I guess we'll just talk to Alaric. We will be able to ask this corpse 5 questions. 3? 5. Fuck, I forgot how many. It's 5, right? Is it
It's 5. It's 5.
Okay, I was pretty sure it's 5. Yes. So if there is anything that is pertinent to you, I would suggest asking that. But I think currently I'm gonna ask around. Oh God. How do you say that name again? I'm reading it and I'm like, Richie. Is that what's his name? I don't think it's Richie. What the heck is his name? How do you say it? Ilrich. Okay. Ilrich. It looks like Richie. And I was like, that can't be it.
We still need the spelling on your nephew guy.
My nephew guy?
It's Yori. That guy.
No.
Yori is, yeah, Y-O-R-I.
Wait, no, not Yori.
Yep.
The person you were
Nakwa?
talking about, the cast of yeah.
That's my sorceress girl. Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you had so many extra letters there. It's not even close.
I went European with it. That was my problem.
That's crazy. Y'all are want to write my notes phonetically. Ellis just shakes her head.
Facts. 100%.
Listen, I remember the first episode, I asked how to pronounce your name, and you said you weren't sure, so you're part of the problem.
Oh no.
It looked pretty in writing.
It
looked
It is pretty. Yeah.
Don't think it can be pronounced correctly without a French accent. It's not my fault.
I'll tell you.
That was
I'm not. Help me, someone French help me.
actually I like that.
Otley. No, that's great. I love it. It's just
good,
fun.
good
Yeah,
one.
I think we always pull in these crazy names, and then there's always Flandy with Buckley.
Yeah. I appreciate Flanny
Whoa.
because
Yeah.
fucking
No,
your
that's not
Aru is ridiculous.
I literally gave you Aru so that you didn't have to say the rest of the name, Nenners.
Anyway,
Oh my god.
as she enters the room and gets permission, you'll watch as she begins to kind of grab blood from that open wound and kind of channel it out, like almost probably like a good 2 pints worth. And as she gets it kind of like in one coagulated ball, she pushes it forward and it kind of explodes into this mist. And within this mist, you can see a jaguar form just kind of floating within it. And it kind of hovers over the body, and its claws dig into the body and pull it up. And the jaguar maw comes over its head, and its eyes open. And you watch as the dead body's eyes open at the same time, glowing with this kind of eerie red, deep kind of glow coming out of that in its mouth. And you know at that point it is ready for questions.
That's fucking fantastic. All right. All right. I think she'll look at Alaric really quickly initially, and just I'll get started. But if you have any questions,
Please take the lead. This is a guest service as far as I'm concerned. You take the lead.
Sounds good. I almost said Ilrich again. It makes me feel like it's a bad rapper name. Just like, you heard of Ilrich? Okay, I'm sorry. Is Ilrich here at the party?
Yes, he is here.
Can you describe what he looks like currently?
He looks like a tall halfling, red of hair, tan of skin.
I haven't seen anyone like that. Have I feel
Generous of you, Nenners. You could have just said yes.
like. Can you describe what he looked? Yes, I can.
Yeah.
That's
no,
what how that popped in my head. Ellis
I
thought it was way
If
better.
you watch it back, you'll see a face. Like, Nenners gonna be nice.
It's
Yes.
I don't like being pedantic, and second, this is like this is a darker
It's good
twist.
to be generous, but
Yeah.
that was my first thought.
This
I'm
is
also
blood
used
magic.
to your bootleg talked with Dead in your crown, so I'm like, yes or no question. Never mind, this is the real one. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah,
Let's
the
roll this
bootleg
back.
one. Yeah. Because he gets unlimited ones, but yeah, it's only yes or no. And God, that has set your team into spirals, being like, "What do we ask?"
But to answer your question, I mean, you've seen a lot. Again, this is a multicultural area. You may have seen a tanned, because they were working. Everyone's working. This is a huge, like, monetary event. Anybody who can do work is getting jobs. So, that particular combo, that strike, that stands out. Probably not. Also, like, you're given disdain for this whole area. I don't know how much you were like actually clocking. You were just like, look at all these small people.
Yeah. No, it's fair. Absolutely. I'm pretty sure. I think if she did notice it, she'd be like, weird, and then just not even log it away. So that's fine. Okay, so her next question would be, he's at the party. He is a halfling. It's red hair. Shoot, I did have a question. I lost it. Hold on. Sorry.
Take your time.
Oh, I guess she'll just ask, where is Ilrichi now? And she'll sit like, because I know it's the body, so they might not know exactly when, but she'll say like, it's the first day of the gathering and everyone has arrived. According to everyone's jobs, where is he right now?
Ilrichi would be seeing to the poison brew.
The poison brew. Ulrich is the first name that we received. Are there any other people of importance? Please name them.
There's some initial resistance to it, and that you see the jaguar dig its claws further in and kind of wrench it forward, and that kind of jaguar roar comes out of him. In which case, it's almost like forcing its mouth to kind of comply, more or less. But as that happens, there's a few. Liad is one.
Does it stop there?
Imogen is another. Elva. And it just kind of holds it for too long, and there's no other response.
Liad, Imogen, Elva.
Correct.
Okay. We are aware of the intent to poison and otherwise hurt people upon the third day. Is there any other plans for this gathering?
It would be the fourth day.
Fourth day, fuck. Did I write that down wrong, or?
It's a 4-day event, so it would be
fourth day.
during, like,
So my bad. Fourth day, yes, sorry.
It could have been my bad too, but yeah, it's supposed to be.
No, I'm pretty sure I probably done fucked that up. But nothing else? Other than what we, like the poisoning and such?
I don't. The jaguar fights with them a little bit more, and there's nothing left it doesn't know.
All right. That's 5, if I counted correctly. Was if Ilric was here, what he looks like, where he is, hanging out with the poison brew apparently, the other people of importance, and then this last one. So yeah, that's 5 total. I'm out of questions.
It being expired, the jaguar lets it loose, and you watch as the mist kind of just dissipates within the room.
Well, I do believe we did get something out of that.
That was fascinating. 3 names. I'm going to have the kitchen staff interrogated, thoroughly cleansed. May have to make
4
some
names, including Ilric. It's Ilric, Liad, Imogen, and Elva. So
Correct.
at least we know what one of them looks like, and if they're a poison brew, then yes, that kitchen would be where you should start.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I know magic is hard to come by in this realm, and that did not look like a small amount of it. So, like, nods to your sorceress and then nods to you.
I know this is like a cell or whatever, because there's it's like a prison cell or whatever they've made of this. Are there a bunch of guards around us as well, or is it just Cellar?
It was completely empty. I don't think they intended. This is honestly, it looks like a drunk. It looks like a drunk tank. It looks like in case some noble's son gets way too fucking rowdy, we're just gonna throw him in here, and you'll just, you'll mellow out. We'll bring you out.
Gee, I wonder what noble sons they were thinking of.
Yeah, this is not a.
Listen, the Buckleys know how to party, all right?
Yeah.
Not those upstanding young salesmen at Buckley and Buckley.
I was just laughing at the idea of freaking Buckley and his brothers just being wasted in here. Okay. But otherwise, it's just the guards that arrived that are.
It's just the guards that are here. Yeah. Not...
There are 3 more nights. It could happen.
Yeah.
That's true. There's plenty of time. We've got plenty of time. Okay.
But he will say, for your efforts, House Vane owes you a favor. So.
All right. Good to know. She's gonna look over the prisoner a bit longer, and I'd perhaps suggest patching him up a little bit. A little bit of the good guard, bad guard goes a long way. But if you heal him up, he might be more interested in speaking later as well.
Are you talking that to your sorceress or to the...
Oh no, Alaric, yeah, no, we just used a freaking spell on you, bro. You do the rest.
Yeah. You're probably right. It's hard for me to think clearly. This is very personal for me.
Mhm.
I think you're right. I'll have some of our healing staff come down here and see if they can patch him up at least. Put some splint on those fingers.
She gives like a lingering look on the prisoner and then otherwise nods at Alaric. Well, if that's all.
Yes, I believe the dinner is underway, so if you wish to get a meal, I imagine you've been traveling with not a lot of sustenance, so please.
I look forward to it. Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
And she'll step out.
Yep. Whole scene of the bodies and stuff, and yeah. With that, I will say, I guess we'll go back with Ollie real quick. Ollie, you just you're out of the shadows. You're out of there. Dinner is starting. You know your boss would have a table somewhere if you wanted to join him.
That
Otherwise,
was my plan.
Okay.
Once I got down a hallway where it's safe enough to be like, I don't need the shadows more. Cancel that spell, and then just kind of make my way, find the boss man, and report on most of that info.
Okay.
Not that I'm gonna hold anything back. I just don't know the ghost, the speak with dead stuff, so I can't tell him any of that.
Okay. Gotcha. No, Silas would be. I think I know an Illich.
You guys are at dinner right now, right?
Yeah, they're at dinner, but
Okay.
I know he's a small fellow. Usually. To work with nightshades. Interesting.
I would also
Alright.
have the presence of I assume I know what the Fallen are, and I know enough to whisper that
You
shit.
absolutely know what the Fallen
Like,
are. Yeah.
I tell him that discreetly.
Yes, yeah, and he matches your discretion. Well, it seems like we're not the only ones plotting here. That's good to know. All right, well, test your food going forward. Maybe just bring our own. But the plan stays. Thank you. You are. I know we're not kin, but I don't know. Something about this whole event seems heavy. And should the worst come to pass, I just want you to know I've always seen you as a large son.
Well, yeah, he's clearly uncomfortable with expressing emotion. Yeah, it's good we, part of the, yeah.
He just nods. You got a tap on the shoulder like he's tapping you out. You're good. He understands. Another round, please. Like order some more drinks to kind of help wash this down.
Yeah. So, I didn't want to interfere. There was a guy dressing up in stolen uniform, and I don't know all the moving parts, so I didn't know if it was something intentional or if someone else was running their thing. So it seems like it's not part of our thing. So if I see that sort of behavior, I should stop it.
Yes, I need this to go through so I can embarrass that fucking asshole. This plan needs to go to its conclusion in order for my plan to see its own.
All right, so we'll do the kingdom a solid then, and if we see a assassination plot, we snuff it out.
You know, as much as it pains me to say this, sometimes just tipping people in the right direction might be a way to.
Oh yeah, I guess that could work.
But the night is yours. I thank you for your service. The morning comes early, but the evening is yours to do what you like. Whether that's eating dinner here with me, or retiring early, or doing whatever you wish to do. But I ask nothing else from you this evening.
I think his non-verbal way of acknowledging the kin that aren't kin is that he's going to sit and have dinner.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Yeah, it is.
I feel like you're toasting yourself when you're like, Toast doesn't love me, but he just sits in the room and stares at me. You're doing that in response. Like, I will not directly interact with you, but I will show my affection by being near you.
Oh god, it's good. This guy has toast tendencies. All right. I think at that point, would you join the dinner, Wakchia? Okay.
Yes.
So those of you who are at the dinner, and I would say Wakchia, you'd probably walk in as this is being announced, but there's one of those annoying, like, fork on glass kind of situations to get people's attention, where you'll see the bride and bride combo kind of seated up front, not in any like bridal gowns or anything like that yet, because it's clearly not the ceremony time, but they're together. There's the king is there, like most of House Vane, with the exception of Alaric, obviously, who's now chasing down bad guys in the kitchen. But there is an announcement made where they thank everyone who's here for coming and for the generosity with your time and your money and your patience and all this stuff. And they're just extremely excited that you are here to share this momentous occasion with them, and to enjoy the feast and everything that comes with it, and that they hope that this day, this celebration is as joyous and enjoyable for you as it is for them. And they kind of engage in the feast, and more people come out with second dinners and all that other stuff. Like it's like a flood of the help more or less coming out with more food and drinks and things like that. There's musicians who are coming out now playing, so there's kind of like an ambient music happening to kind of battle the din of conversation that happens and bring more of like an ambiance to this area. But that's essentially what is happening. That being said, Gotha, God, why can't I fucking pronounce it? It's not even hard. I'm just an idiot. But anyway, Gotha, as you are enjoying your feast and hearing this, I will say you do notice the traffic between the furbogs, because they are very hard to miss as they come back, including the little one who was, well, not little one, but the young one who was taken away and then brought back. And with his grandmother, and they're sitting down, and just various people coming back. I don't know if you're people watching, but just things that you would more or less track as being notable, since I think you were actively watching those kinds of things. I'm trying to think if there's anything. The Buckleys coming back, the brothers in hand, sitting at a table. Their grandmother will eventually come join them as well. There's the noble house there. Other nobles from different places are kind of coming in. I don't know if there's anything you wanted to do while you were eating, or if somebody you wanted to meet or anything like that while you were there.
I was just really just waiting to see if you could like pick up on anybody doing sneaky stuff or anything shady. Just watching for more of the interlopers.
Yep. Do you want to give me one more perception check? Goth hack. Thanks.
Yeah. 9.
Yeah, 9. Yep. This turducken is great.
Delicious.
The turducken plus the dwarven ale that is basically Everclear is really just hitting the spot. It's good stuff.
Tried his best to keep paying attention, but he's just looking at this delicious food right in front of him.
It's a combination of travel, just constantly being wary, like on alert, the burdens of leadership, the burdens of fatherhood, all this stuff just kind of hitting you at once. Like you never have you don't realize how long a day you've had until you sat down, and it all just comes crashing down on you. I imagine that's more or less what's happening to you, and the comfort of the food and the company and stuff like that is taking more of a toll than you realized. But with that, I'll move on over to Ottilie. What are you up to?
I'm watching Crosby eat everything. I'm just letting this happen. I don't even give a fuck.
Oh my god, you've watched him adjust his belt 2 or 3 times at this point. You are astounded at the amount of food that this goblin can shove into his belly.
I know, I'm taking bets.
Yeah, he is having the time of his life. And I mean, maybe, I don't know if this is something you would actively track, but you realize that goblin dentition is actually quite useful, and he shreds the meat with the speed that you wouldn't probably be able to replicate with your own teeth. It's impressive and mildly alarming, but it's entertaining to watch. Yeah. Yeah. But he's having the time of his life. This is so good. There's so much. You mean I can have like thirds and fourths and fifths and sixths?
Oh yeah. They don't give a fuck.
You gotta go to weddings more often. This is great. I love this. You're gonna have to carry me to my room. It's a good way. I weigh like 40 pounds, but you'll be fine. I'm sure you can figure it out.
Oh, I love it. So
he's
cute.
Just like a whirlwind.
Otherwise, I'm just keeping an eye out. I'm like, I'm still kind of putting up the pretense of being like super drunk when I'm actually not drinking that much.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I don't. Give me one more perception check if you don't mind, just to see if you clock anything else.
Okay. Where the fuck is it, you piece of shit, cocksucker mother? Okay, there it is.
Okay. With an 11,
it's not good.
It's not good. I will say with an 11, you don't clock anything too immediate, but I will say you are genuinely keeping an eye out on like people who are of import, and you will notice that the king at some point. I hate to use this kind of scene, but it is the best way to describe it as far as I'm concerned. Kind of gets the George Bush 9/11 like whisper in his ear kind of situation where like he's happy for a second and his face just kind of goes cold for a moment, processes something, that guy leaves.
Detect thoughts.
Yeah. On the king?
Am I within 30 feet?
Absolutely not.
Fuck. I think I am gonna find an excuse to go walk around.
Okay.
How are the guards looking? Are they chill?
They are chill. Give me an intelligence check if you don't mind.
Oh boy, okay. Ah, fuck, I just had it. I hate that the spells are on their own.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Take your time.
Okay, intelligence. Fuck!
Okay. Sounds good. You're good to go.
Yep. Yeah, Man, I cannot look like I am, like, trailing the king. The person who came and gave him the message, is he going with him?
No, the king is still there, but that guy who gave him the message just left. Like, gave him the message and he left. Yeah. Like, exit stage right.
Let's see. If I'm looking at this map, like, where is the king?
Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah.
I'm trying to get
an
idea.
To scale, but let me.
That's fine.
Get you. It would be. Let me just. I should use that one. I am going to use that one. Oh, God. Stop it. It's stuck to my mouse. Be nice to me.
I don't even need a mini. You can just point.
Put him here. So
Okay.
yeah, he'd be kind of stationed here. There'd be like a table like right in front of him with like his daughters and his other family members, and that guy would have come in. I'm not using the right arrow thingy. Here it is. So the guy would have come over here, told him the bad news, and then would have just left like this way and walked down out towards the exit door over here.
Interesting. I think I am gonna go after that guy
Sounds
at a
good.
far pace. I'm gonna try to just get within 30 feet of him. Just kind of look like it's really crowded. I'm just gonna step out and get some fresh air. I'll be back in 2 minutes. And I'm just gonna kind of go and stand out in the hallway and just kind of like lean against the wall and
I love it. Yep.
I'm just trying to get in range to pop another charge on my medallion and get some surface thoughts.
Sure, absolutely. That you can absolutely do. Okay, so as you lean back and get within range here, surface thoughts. I can't believe the Fallen are here. The cults. What is happening? I thought we screened. I thought we did enough. And he's like, Lord Alaric is on it. And he's like, there's just confusion, concern. It's like we really should call off the wedding. This is too dangerous. There's too many people, too many variables. Who knows who's working for what? And like he's like his mind is just racing. Like, how do you deal with a potential insurgency at a wedding in which you're hosting the guest? Like it's a security nightmare, and he's trying to deal with all this stuff. But apparently, to him, the king told him that the wedding goes on unless it's like immediate.
Okay.
Like they're gonna draw steel and start hacking people to bits in a second kind of situation. So.
Well, that's not super news to me, so I'm not... Yeah, I'm just gonna go back in and...
You're a bit ahead of the curve. The king wasn't aware because he's been busy doing kingly things, so he hasn't been read in yet. So I will say you would have known that he was told by Alaric to inform the king. So that was a direct communication between those two.
Okay, good enough. I'm just nosy. I'm just keeping tabs.
Gotcha. I hear you. As we'll move on, I think finally to Buckley, who has been seated at his table. It's not long after you and your brother sit down that your grandma eventually comes down from her silence bubble and decides to join you.
We absolutely left the entry room, whatever foyer, whatever it was, a mess. The amble was out. There was probably some black smudges in places. Like it was not cleaned up.
How are my grandsons this evening?
We actually met someone just like you. She's a Virgo.
You don't say. Okay. Didn't consider myself among giant kind, but sure.
I think you'll know her when you see her. I've gotten many ribbings due to my lack of what did you call it? Socializing?
I mean, social
Properly?
skills, social etiquette, social awareness. I mean, where do you want to start? In fairness, Grandma, he is trying. Not well, but he is trying.
Give me a hammer, I can speak.
I'm trying to teach you that not everything is a nail.
No, sometimes it's... And he starts going into, like,
I don't need the
anatomy
details, son.
and hilts and blades. In fact, very rarely do I use nails.
Imagine being the person who trained your sire in such things, who paid for your lessons and much of your gear, being taught the nature of such things.
It's definitely from him coming for. He gave her she gave him an out to like start linking it back to the thing that he loves. It's not a you don't know this. It's more of a yes, I can talk about this.
Well, the night is young. How's, other than you making a mess of our room, have you done anything productive at least? Met anyone of note besides a furball version of myself?
Yes. And he kind of looks around, does the like glaringly obvious like I got a secret to tell you, and make sure that nobody's looking.
Just puts a finger up like, let me get to our room when it's secure. There's way too many ears. Half of this socializing is knowing when to open your mouth. In fact, I would say that's less than one. I'll put up some wards in our room, and then we can speak.
I don't know what she's worried about. Nobody's spying on anybody.
He's been the leg of our table this entire time.
It's just him doing like the Atlas pose.
I'm just down there with a notepad. Excuse me, could you spell that name for me?
They really went all out with these tables.
Totally walk by and just reading your brain for the same name. Just everybody spying.
Oh, God. All right. Well, it seems like it's at least exciting. Anything that I should immediately worry about? Are we immediately safe?
Hold on. Let me give a. I'm gonna go sleight of hand to see how well he does this. Oh no! Yeah, there's a north south. There's a yes.
Okay. Well, I see your childhood etiquette lessons are all but forgotten. Well, let's eat, shall we? And enjoy what's left of this evening.
That man over there is eating. It looks like a bunch of birds within each other.
You know, I've heard of such a thing. Oh, it's a guardian. It's fine. They're ravenous.
Oh, I could tell. He asked for more stuff to be stuffed in it.
I'm not sure if I should be disgusted or impressed. Maybe both?
Let's go with impressed.
I agree. Well, I'll have you know, I read quite a bit in silence. It was great. I enjoyed it. I do expect the two of you to clean the room before you go to bed. I want you to know.
Yes, ma'am.
Like, actually clean it either. None of that prestidigitation nonsense. He like points a finger at your brother. It's just like actually clean.
You see him like start to perk up, like he wants to say something. He's about to say, "Oh, we're paladins now," and then he remembers that we're not talking about this here, and then he kind of stops.
Your brother is like trying not to avoid eye contact with you the whole time. But yes, I will say with this and with that, it's getting late. I think this is a good place to stop in the midst of eating the initial dinner. There is a mixer after this, and then yeah, we'll continue with that. But thank you guys. I appreciate you guys, everyone being like patient with everyone because we're super rusty. And I'm very happy that I got you all in one room now.
Yay! Yeah, true. We were
like
fighting
9
hard
hours,
to
but
not
we did
be
it.
in the same room.
We have almost met each other.
Almost.
Some of us have met some of us.
But some of us don't know
Some
about
of
that.
us, yeah, I was gonna say. Some of us are making sure that they cannot be seen.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. But no, thank you guys. I absolutely love you guys as a cast. It's so much fun with you guys. But yeah, May's a little wacky, so we may or may not be next week. But I know for sure the last 2 weekends is a no-no. So
It's gonna
hopefully-
be mine.
am I wrong?
The
Is that
next
back?
weekend is a no-no for sure. Because I'm gonna be on a plane.
play from
During
a
our
plane?
stream.
Get that
In this
Wi-Fi.
economy with
Hey,
It's
for
a
the
real
Wi-Fi,
economy.
Foos, come on.
It's my company trip. I'm being flown out for free. No, but I was
Oh, that's
supposed to
right.
arrive I was supposed to return Saturday, but because the schedule's, I was like, I have to
No,
come back
but
on
yeah.
Friday instead. So yeah, Friday's cooked, and then it's literally pretty much the same situation on the 22nd. I should be landing from a different plane on the 22nd. And then after that, it's my birthday, Dennis.
Aww.
I know it's
yeah,
your birthday. I knew it was your birthday before you knew it was your birthday. Don't tell me it's
That's
your
true,
birthday.
that's true. Yeah, because you're old, Dennis. You're ancient.
He who was ancient when the world was young.
Yeah. Oh gosh, but no, we can go ahead and say our goodbyes. I'll find us somebody to raid.
Absolutely.
Oh,
While
yeah.
she's doing that, Joe, you look like you're doing something, so I'm gonna pick on you, sir.
Well, now you get to wait because I have to write down what time it was when you said that.
Timestamps. Yep.
And then I can say stuff.
Take
I
your
can
time.
say that I've been Joe, and I was playing Olin Kara. I looked like a part of the wall for much of this. And I learned a lot. And normally I'm not the guy in this organization that spies on things, so I was pretty pleased with myself. Also, some very good fortune that somebody with blind sight did not come within 10 feet of me. That would have, I did not know it was a possibility. So that worked out. But we're good. We're good. We're getting there, and we're gonna pull it off. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna be a team, maybe, or at the very least, we're all gonna know that we all exist, and something will happen. I have no idea what Nethers has planned. But tomorrow we're gonna kill a dragon right in his face. So that's cool. Be here for that. And that's me, and that's that, and I'm done. And Blandy can still wait, so it's LS now.
Good.
Damn. Damn.
I don't know if I like being party to this.
Oh,
But,
Just say fuck you, Joe, and then carry on.
I am LS. I'm very happy to be here. Nowhere else currently, but that's okay. Having a lot of fun, even though 2024 is garbage. If anybody from Roll20 happens to be one of the few people watching, you gotta get your shit together, man. It's so ugly. It's just so ugly. I hate
Facts.
it. But otherwise, I'm having a
Oh,
blast. I have been Otili, Bardlock, and I'm so tired.
Aw.
That's okay. I'm still so happy to be here. Foos, go ahead.
Hello, I'm Foos. I was Wakchia tonight. And yeah, I'm actually more excited. I enjoy how like organically everything's kind of coming together because we're all like we all got our hands in something. We don't necessarily know that yet, so it's fun to see.
Dirty's got his hand in 3 different birds.
Wrist deep in AV.
Horseback.
He just sticks his hand in as he's using his hand as a shish kebab.
Oh no!
That's a good idea.
That's just Goliath. Do you know
Well,
how
you can
big that
two-fisted
bird
that way.
But Nenners, can I T1000 these birds?
That was a heck of a line to join the stream on. Hi, Hawk.
Hiya, Hawkeye.
Hey, Hawk. How you doing, bro?
I guess that will not be a repeat viewer.
Oh,
Welcome.
man.
Welcome into my turducken bracelet.
Yeah.
God damn. Uh-huh.
You were introducing yourself.
The fucking gifts that we're getting also.
Join the Discord, everybody.
Yeah, Dirty, I think you were in the middle of your outro when we ruined it.
Did it start?
I don't
I
know.
We were in the middle of yours, Moose.
I thought I passed it on. Did I not? Dirty, go. I don't know what the hell's happening.
I'm going. Hi, I'm Dirty. I played Gothag, and I was wrist deep in turducken. So yeah, this was fantastic. Back Rusty trying to get voices down and everything. It's been fun.
Sorry.
That's I think that's mostly it. But hey, I'm getting back to streaming finally. So tomorrow I'm starting Expedition 33, and then Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Sunday, because I'm not doing anything, birthday stream where I'll start playing Expedition 33 in the first part of the day, and then the later part, I'm gonna open it up to some multiplayer, probably Far Far West, and maybe some Yap Yap. So
Hell yeah, man. Let's go.
yeah,
Happy birthday.
happy birthday. Yeah. But yeah, that's it for me. So Fandover soon. Fandover is wrapping up. We're just working on the UI stuff for it, and then we will be back on Wednesday nights at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. So I'm excited to get back to streaming TTRPG stuff, and I miss it. Yeah, that's it for me. Now it's your turn, Foos.
Okay.
Right?
If it was actually handed to me the first time, I did not notice it, and LS is losing it right now.
I had to mute myself. There's like real tears in my eyes.
I think it's you and Flandy, to be honest.
Oh God.
But yeah, there's stuff happening in Discord.
Oh no. You ever have like a sweater that you can't get your arm in the sleeve right?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's what that gift makes me think of. That's just 10
Oh,
kinds of
my
wrong.
Yep.
I have to scroll up. I can't keep that just replaying. Hi, first, I'm playing Wakchi. It was fun. We're gonna be fighting a dragon tomorrow, which should be very exciting. And yeah, I say we. I'm the dragon. Okay, finally made it to Nethers. Did anybody not go? Flandy, did you go? I don't even remember. I don't think so, right?
No, but
You have not gone yet. No, Flandy, please talk. We need to get out of this.
I'm Flanny. If you haven't joined the Discord, we have some amazing things going on.
God.
It's probably
LS
funnier
is
than
a
we
10
are.
out of 10 gift poster. Holy
Oh my
shit.
god. Yeah.
I saw that one. I was like, I probably won't. Then I saw you post it.
She will.
Oh god. Shit.
But I'm here.
The high road and I am not acquainted.
Hopefully we kill this dragon tomorrow, because Flanny's or not. Well, Flanny
No.
will be stressed out if we don't. Ryland's definitely going to be stressed out, and
Ryland's gonna be
we'll
stressed either way.
he'll be well. Yeah, no, he will be stressed because that's a lot of souls being released all at once. Anywho, there's gonna be a lot of stress tomorrow. Come enjoy the fun, and Foos is torturing us. Please, if you're listening, help us, not her, because she's evil, and she will kill us.
Yes.
Help me.
So don't do that. That's bad.
Oh god.
Nenners,
Joe.
tell your sister to tell us who we're rating.
Oh god. What? Foos, who rating?
Hold on, I have to spritz Joe first for being bad. I had the GIF up and then it clicked away the second I was ready to go. Okay.
I'm not bad. I'm a member of this community.
You can be both. All right, we're gonna go raid Goblin Tuesday. I haven't seen him in a little while, and also it scared me for a second because when I was looking at my list of like who to raid, it said that I wasn't following him, and then I was like, that's a lie, and then I clicked on it, and I was following him, so I was a little bit mad at Twitch for lying to me. And also, let's go say hello. As mentioned, we should be fighting a dragon tomorrow, so fun, good times. And then Sunday we might not Ravens watch because it is Mother's Day. So we're gonna go have dinner with my sister-in-law and mother-in-law. And God, this is gonna be a cursed fucking Discord channel for a little while. We're gonna go. Thank you so much.
Is he gonna get us
Oh,
medicated?
God.